Would you look at that? Somebody's here to greet us at the beginning of stream. How's it going, guys? How's things? Yeah, the Monkey has blessed us with some shiny luck tonight. Hopefully that's a good omen. That the Monkey was locked and loaded, ready to go. How are we doing? How's everybody's Friday going? Your boy has spent basically the entire day setting up a media server.
McRod celebrates 17
McRod,
months
I appreciate
of
you, buddy.
membership.
17 months.
Front-facing baby chick.
Just a single front-facing baby chick. I appreciate the, holding back, not just sending 20 of them. Just one to let the people know. And I appreciate the 17 months, buddy. You took a nap. It kind of sucked. Honestly, I would have been down with nap as well. Seems like quite a few people in chat have taken a nap today, which is a good time. Mel, welcome in. How you doing? Just reached Persona 5 Bonus Palace, and I was not ready for that blindside. In Royal, you're talking about? Yeah, I really, really like Royal. Akechi is the best character in that video game because of that, and I would imagine you agree. Basically, anybody that played Royal would probably agree that Akechi's the best character in that game. So, did you get a Synology NAS? Yeah, I got a Synology, actually. I did, in fact. And, yeah, I just, I set up Plex on it, and it's pretty basic, but it's cool to have all of my stuff. Like, I ripped a bunch of stuff and I put it onto, the Synology and did all that. It's been a time. A lot of setup. We're in for a good stream if this man is wearing a Wario shirt. Yeah, you better believe it, I'm representing. Ketchy's definitely the best. I obviously agree. I was the one who brought it up, but I think most people would agree, right? I don't think that's a hot take. He got the biggest glow up in the DLC for sure. Alright, guys. We're going to start running some DAs. Remember, anybody's welcome to join, and if you don't like what I'm running or you don't make it in, feel free to post your own codes, guys. Let's get some on-the-side DAs running as well. 8888-5522 for Blacephalon. And I think we're going to do a little more variety tonight. I'd kind of like to diversify. I'll do a few Raikus, as usual. Got a 4-base Synology as well. Yeah, I got a Synology that has a... We're going to get into the nerdy weeds right now. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do this. My other Switch didn't connect. Hold on. So that was just a test for you guys. Zach, of course, the one time you connect, I have to close out of it. You'll get another chance right now. Get ready. Get ready to enter in the code. I'm sorry, guys. It's, first DA of the stream. Guys, the code. 8888-5566 for Blacephalon. Get in here, Zach. Make it happen. Doggo's here to assist. Here to help us get some shinies. No Zach in this one, unfortunately. Zach, you're gonna make it in on one of these. It's gonna happen. I feel bad about that. That one was unfortunately on me. Ground, rock, water, ghost, dark is what we're looking for. We have a lot of options. A lot of things. Gonna do a DA with you, but then when I can't, I'm hunting Torchic in Omega Ruby. Very nice. Yeah, the nice thing about DAs is you can do other things. Like if you're just running one DA, you can do soft resets while you're like waiting for everything to go on, while this streamer is yapping. Sonny, welcome in. Yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna go Alolan Marowak for sure. I really don't want to ride on now, so I'm going to avoid that with all of my being. What is that rock thing over there? Boldor. We have a really good team. I'm gonna go right. We actually don't really need to take anything specific. We can just kind of take the easy path. I really don't want that ride on. I'm catching up on chat. Kirbymon is hosting a Xerneas. Kirbymon, if I can give you a little advice here, I would use a slightly easier code than what you're using there. I'd make it a little bit easier to enter, because otherwise people are going to look at that and go, nah. But yeah, guys, if you aren't in this DA, please post up some codes. You know, there's people in chat that want to get some shinies in Dynamax Adventures, and I only have 2 slots on the stream. So, sync up with the homies, get some shinies. Don't just be waiting around. Sab, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing well. I did a bunch of technical shenanigans tonight setting up a media server, but yeah, it's been a good day. Anyone want to run a Solgaleo? Baby Pluto, I will be down to run that at some point tonight as well. Obviously, it'll be a couple before I do, but yeah, tonight I'll help you out. McRod, 3:30 a.m. for you. McRod, you're crazy. I appreciate you hanging out, though. The 3:30 a.m., eh? Ray's motivated me, yeah. Yeah, seeing the Solgaleo getting flexed on definitely made me want to get the Solgaleo as well. Zapdos DAs and Poipole soft resets again tonight. Very nice. Good luck. The Burb. Zapdos is kind of weird. It's only weak to ice and rock, right? Has pretty interesting typing. Flying electric is pretty cool. I think I'm just gonna luxury ball, I guess. Yeah. Have you ever thought about giving away your extra shinies to your fans? Kuru, I have done that before. I used to do that a lot during Legends and Scarlet and Violet days. The problem is the giveaway stuff ends up taking like all stream if I just do it. So what ended up happening was I would trade a bunch of stuff to the mods and they would give them away on like my behalf, which worked out all right for your boy, but then it was just the poor mods were just like constantly just having to do trades all stream, and it sucked for them. So eventually I will have to do a big giveaway thing again at some point. I'm not sure when though. Eventually. Going for Kartana tonight. Very nice. At 228 checks in DAs. Man. I don't know what we're at as far as Raikou checks. I'm not sure that I've ever had a DA like total amount of checks that has been in the 200s and 300s, but I mean, I guess we've done a lot of Raikou checks at this point. Been going for it for like a year. I haven't been keeping track of the specific legendary checks, though. You know what I mean? I've just been keeping track of total DAs. The million female Litleos, yes. I caught a lot of Litleos. So that's why I had a lot of stuff in home. If you guys were watching last night, when you saw my Pokemon home boxes, it was basically just a million things that I haven't given away yet because, you know, I haven't wanted to harass the mods. What legend are you going for right now? Right now, we're doing a Blacephalon DA. But honestly, tonight I think we're going to do a little bit of variety. Last night we got a Reshiram and a Rhydon on the same DA. So we got a target we've been looking for a while now. And we finished up all of the Gen 5 shiny legendaries, which is cool. That was the last one I needed. So, it'd be cool if we could get Raikou and finish up Gen 2 as well. But, hey, we'll kind of take what we can get at this point, right? Do you have the Suicune shiny? I do. I have Suicune from DAs. I would really like to do the Suicune hunt in Crystal, though, on Virtual Console Crystal, now that I got the Celebi in those games. Is Poipole shiny locked in the DLC? Yeah, the only place you can shiny hunt Poipole is in Sun and Moon, unfortunately. So, yeah. It sucks. I don't know why they shiny locked it in here. Because you have to do kind of a lot of work to get it. It's the same thing with Type Null. Because you get it after beating the Elite Four and stuff. Elite Four. What is it in Sun and Moon? It's not the Elite Four. It's like a battle tower type deal, but you know what I mean. You get a Type Null after you finish the main story. You saw that I finally got Entei, right? I did not see that, actually. Despite being on my computer working on the NAS deal a lot today, I wasn't, like, super active in the Discord, so I'm not caught up on Shiny Show-Off or anything like that. But, congrats. So you have all of the beasts now? Is that a thing? Kazuya. Hello. Did Suicune in Ramona's Park, and it was cursed. Yeah, BDSP shiny hunts, they tend to be that way. Or if you get an event Poipole. An event Poipole? What do you mean? Is there some event Poipole I'm not aware of that you can shiny hunt? You're telling me I front-faced this baby chick. Woot! What are you talking about, dude? The 3:30 a.m. is alive and well. I can hear it. I'm gonna go Miltank. I would like to get a shiny Miltank. This is just a for calm and collecting decision here. Think they should have made shiny Keldeo a thing? Yes, same thing, because you could shiny hunt the Swords of Justice in, like, by just doing resets and runaways and stuff. Keldeo spawned the same way. It's too bad, because Keldeo has a really good shiny, too. It's pretty good. They gave out the shiny Poipole. Oh, they had an event for it. I didn't realize that they had a shiny Poipole giveaway. Interesting. But, yeah, apparently that's an option as well. I did not know that. I did this for you, Mr. Calm and Collecting. Have some grace. You did this all for me, Mikrod. I appreciate you. You, should definitely get some sleep, though. If you're keeping yourself awake just for your boy, don't let me keep you up. I can't guarantee that I'm going to find anything to make this worth your while. King Mitsuki, I know. But you know what? Reshiram was like right up there with Raikou, because that finishes all of the Gen 5 stuff for me, so I'm okay with getting that. If I got, like... Man, sometimes I was a little nervous that I was going to get something random, you know? And, getting Blacephalon, while I would like to get shiny Blacephalon, if that basically reset my odds of getting the, the Reshiram or the Raikou, I would have been like, man, because I didn't want it as much as those two, you know? So I'm glad I got at least one of my top two targets. Let's play. I appreciate it. I appreciate the luck. We'll see how it goes tonight. We were super over odds the last two phases, but the last stream of last night, or the stream before last, we got a double shiny to kind of make up for some of that. So I think we have potential to pop off tonight. We'll see. Make up for some lost time. I stay up so I have people to talk to. Well, Kirbymon, you will have some homies to talk to as long as you're hanging out in chat, doing some DAs. We definitely have the homies. Bought a copy of Ultra Moon from GameStop, and it had the shiny Zygarde from 218. They did a giveaway, shiny Zygarde. I really am not up to date on all the event things that happened in Pokemon. Shiny Blacephalon was my quickest DA hunt. I think I got it in like 3. That's not bad. I've definitely done more than 3 already for Blacephalon, but it's easy. I don't mind going over odds on something like this. Reshiram is kind of difficult, so I'm kind of glad that I got Reshiram out of the way, because that's one that we have lost on a few times on stream. Raiku's pretty easy. This is very easy. It dies in like 1 turn usually. So, it's nice because this is quick. We knock these out really fast, and it has so many weaknesses that it has no chance, you know? Let's see, a Shiny Legend first run. I don't know if I've ever had a Shiny Legend first run on a stream. I'm not sure about that. Somebody can fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't happened yet. So, maybe. Legacy Bound, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. What am I doing with my life? Jewel. Catching different colored Pokemans. It's a good time. JK, how you doing, buddy? How's things? I feel like I haven't seen many shiny posts from you recently. Have you been dialing back the shiny hunts a little bit, or doing something more like difficult, more slow? I'm not trying to rub it in if you're just having bad luck like your boy has been having, but let me know. How's it going? Birthday in 3 days. Very nice. Well, happy early birthday. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I won't be streaming on your actual birthday, though. So, you'll have to take the early birthday wishes. On a shiny burnout right now. Got my Fuecoco, and now I don't really know what to do. You know, you don't have to play Pokemans. If you're not feeling it, you don't have to, you know, force yourself to play it. It is a video game. It is meant to be fun. So, yeah. If you're feeling the burn, play something else, do something else. You can always hang around. If you just want to hang out with the homies, you know, you can get a little bit of your Pokemon fix with the stream, right? But, yeah, you can not play Pokemon. It is an option. Guys, I see we just got a Yugs raid. I was over in Yugs' stream right before I was in this stream. A friend of the channel, a homie. We'll give Yugs a minute to pop in. He's already here. He's quick, man, I'm telling you. Yugs, I appreciate the raid. Everybody from Yugs' side, if you don't know me, I'm calm and collecting. I'm a calm guy. I do some shiny hunting. Yugs is a big friend of the channel. So if you guys aren't subbed to old Yugs, he streams earlier than me. So if you're looking for chill vibes and Pokemon stuff during the day, go check him out. Show him some love. That guy has raised a lot of money for cancer research stuff. It is insanity. At an earlier point, Yugs, I was kind of thinking like, oh, I'll match what he's gonna do. I'll send it over to him. It'll be a cool little gesture. And then I see you're at like this crazy amount, and I was like, oh my god. Like trying to get you up to the first goal that you had, and I was like, oh my god. I loaded up the other day and I was just blown away. Is that just your community, or is that like a combination effort thing? Calling in Didi. Guys, this is DA 3 and 4 since the last shiny. Let's see. No Marowak. No Indeedee, unfortunately. Combined effort. Okay. I was like, man, is that all people finding shinies in Yugs' stream or what? No Indeedee. No Miltank, that's too bad, because I would really like to get this. Blacephalon. On Yugzinum. Yeah, that's a good idea. On Yugzinum. Too bad. I didn't lock it in early enough. That was my fault. Miltank would have been good. On Kirby Moninum. You know, Age Guy Era is just a next level with some of these callouts. I think he might know. Might have the inside scoop on some of this stuff. We'll do another Blacephalon. We only did one. They're really quick. Might play some Suika game. Do it. Make it happen. Guys, if you would like to get in on this Blacephalon DA, now's the time. If you guys were on the last one, please don't join back-to-back. Everybody else, the code, 8888-5569 for Blacephalon. Almost had the blueberry milk. I know. I really would like to get a Miltank, but I also wouldn't mind doing like a wild encounter thing for that. Yugs, I say, I'm not calling you a large human necessarily. That wasn't my intention here, Yugs. I'm not trying to throw out some shots at Yugs after he raids us. Don't be doing this to me. Sir Spider, you finally made it in. I'm glad you made it into this one. Good luck on the disco butt. I appreciate it, buddy. Are you gonna go grab some din-dins? I do appreciate the raid, buddy. And guys, remember, from my side, please go show some love to old Yugs. Because he's a cool dude. He is indeed. Guys, we need a new like goal, apparently. I appreciate you liking the stream as well. If you guys haven't liked yet, just think about it. We're gonna go left. Oh, Shiny Gamer, I suppose. Boom. There you go. Like goal 100. Buttons there. Dinner, and I need to sit in front of the aircon for a bit. Yeah, I always turn it down preemptively for my streams because you see, you know the deal. It's actually not been as hot as I feel like it should be. It's been a little cloudy recently, so it's been helping a little bit. Shiny Ray Ray from Pogo, very cool. A very good shiny. I have 2 shiny Ray Rays. I can't avoid them anymore for some reason. They love appearing for me. Just a few more days and it's back to the guard. Also doing a shiny Masuda hunt right now. Overodds for Pharaoh Seed. That's such a good shiny. I've never had a shiny Pharaoh Seed before. You know, I kind of have been feeling like I want to do another Masuda night. We did a few of those in Scarlet and Violet. I still need a bunch of the Gen 9 starters, and I was kind of thinking of doing like a variety egg batch thing with the starters to get the last few of the Gen 9 ones that I need, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see how the luck goes with that, but we've always had pretty good luck with the Masuda stuff, and it's like a good chatting stream, hanging out stream. I don't know. I was kind of thinking about it. The only thing that keeps me from doing it is having to make all the eggs. Having to go through that whole process, but yeah, I've been thinking about it. Just can't get away from the shiny Ray Rays. I know, it's really tough for me. Reading old stuff in top chat. No, I'll look up at the top sometimes and see a message, and it is what it is. Thinking normal Zigzagoon. Do it. It's not a bad shiny. New news, I hit overodds today for Guzzy Boy. Still hate that name. And it's my 4th overodds hunt right now. You're going to have very good luck soon. You're going to absolutely pop off after all these overodds hunts. That's how it works. FaZe Smith joining the Calm Crew, buddy. I appreciate you. Guys, get some pay buttons, some Mr. Kappas in the chat. Show some love for FaZe becoming a Calm Crew member. I appreciate you supporting, buddy. Luxury ball again. I wish there was like a purple Pokeball that wasn't the Master Ball. Would be nice. You guessed my starter Masuda numbers, and now I can guess yours. Yeah, and make it happen. Although, I will say my Masuda luck is very good generally. And as I say that, we will now have the longest phase I've ever had on a Masuda hunt. Shouldn't have said anything. I'm going to swap Electabuzz. I think, Zach, you can try too. Because the jellyfish is unfortunately not great either. What's wrong with good old Guzzy Boy? Hate that. I'm going to go left, I guess. We'll go for the bug. Yeah, I think we'll go left. We have a scientist too if you want to try it. If you want to roll the dice. Hope they add Shiny Enamorous and Go soon. Yeah, that's another thing that would probably pull me back to go, which is unfortunate, but it probably would. FaZe with a gifty as well. Buddy, I appreciate you. Professor, I don't know how to say that second word. Professor, make sure you say thanks if you're here lurking. I kicked my hard drive over here, so I had to move it back. But yeah, FaZe, I appreciate you, buddy. Guys, get some pay buttons in the chat, some Mr. Kappas, show some love. And make sure you guys are opted in for gifted memberships. Exclamation gift in the chat. Make sure you're in the running. Because you don't want to miss out on Mr. Kappa. Nobody does. The Sneasel is unfortunate. But you'll get a big old buggy boy after this. This gosh darn persimmon blocking my cantaloupes. What? Oh. You're playing Suika game. I was like, what is Jewel talking about? Making a list for all the Pokemon you need in your decks. Are you using like a living dex tracker? Like supereffective.gg is not a bad one. It's the one I use. It's a little flawed, but I still think it's probably the best one out there. So that's like a nice way to track that. And if you have a little list of stuff, if you only need a handful of them, hit up the Discord. Exclamation Discord in the chat. We have a bunch of people who are willing to help out in the trade channel. If you're trying to complete your decks, get the charms, stuff like that. Yeah, we have a lot of cool people over there. So if you're not already there, you finish the decks in no time. Wished I was, though, part of FaZe. No, you're part of FaZe. We can't prove that you're not. I need to do some damage here. Was going to ask if you could tell Tifu I say hi. No, they're in FaZe. Just trust. FaZe Smith is just playing the fool right now. We all know that they're actually in FaZe Clan. Corix, am I saying that right? Hosting a Solgaleo. Guys, if you're not in on this one, get yourself the Red Lion. I know Baby Pluto was looking to run that as well. So, we definitely have some interest in the Shiny Lion. Went to France and tried a Coca-Cola vanilla flavor. Wow, epic. They used to have that here, too. Coca-Cola vanilla, I feel like it makes sense. It's just kind of like a cream soda-y kind of deal. Yeah. Oh. Got a warning. I didn't even see what it was. The internet dramas, eh? Yeah. Probably better not to have it here. FaZe Smith with the two not dollary dues. That's pounds. 2 pounds from the FaZe clan. You love to see it. 2 of the FaZe clan's pounds. My name is Gen Z, and I want to cancel. Why? But why? What? This is bled over into 2 streams now. All right, well, let's Sneasel swap. This is a good swap for old Sneasel. Poundy Ruse. I don't know if I love that. I'm gonna go Gore, guys, because I don't have this one yet. What's your opinion on giraffes? They're pretty cool. Yeah, pretty neat. What channel are you on in the Discord? Oh, you guys are gonna run some Solgaleo. Very nice. Hopefully somebody gets it. It's a very good shiny. Want to buy a newspaper? Yeah. The who was it that was saying that? Pawnyard? I think it was Pawnyard that we were saying was British. That's with more American dollars. What about the American dollars? What? I think I'm missing something here. I missed a key detail in this message, I think. If you get a shiny this DA, you have to eat a chocolate orange. Luckily, I don't have any chocolate oranges in my house that I'm aware of. My wife does like to stockpile evil snacks for me, but the one upside of the back problems is she can't go out and buy me devilish snacks that I don't want to eat. So there's silver lining, I suppose. What? Rom, bro, what's going on, man? What's going on? There's something happening, and just like that, you're getting messages deleted. What's changed recently? Blue Flame, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. It lagged. The stream is lagging? I don't have any drop frames. I don't know what the dealio is, though. We've had a couple of those kind of recently. Got gifted a member. Oh, very nice. The memberships being spread across channels. Love to see it. I think I'm just gonna shadow sneak. I think we're good. The GF broke up with you yesterday. That is unfortunate. What can you do? Right now, it's probably better for you to just focus on you. Do your own thing. Do what you enjoy. You know, doesn't always have to be about the significant other, right? I told Julissa, if anything ever happened and we're split up, whatever, I don't know. I might just stay single. It's a very different lifestyle, and I'm sure after being single for a while, it's easy to say that, you know, being in the not single position or the other way around, right? But I don't know. There's definitely pros and cons to the different scenarios. I would probably just straight up be moving to Japan or something, though. If I was single, I feel like I could live a much, like, more slimlined, kind of cheap lifestyle. I don't know. I probably wouldn't, though. If I was in Japan, I would be destitute. Beast Boy. Beat Boy, not Beast Boy. Beat Boy. Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Gonna hit the gym, get shredded before the age of 20, go on my villain arc. There you go. That's the way to do it. Just get on the villain arc. You're not even 20 yet, so you got plenty of time to get shredded and go on your villain arc. That's what I mean. If I was single, I would have so much money. Yeah, I don't know. See, I could see how I could, in theory, have a bunch of money. But I also could see how, without having a wife to look at my bad financial decisions, I could just spend all of my money on, like, really dumb stuff. And I already kind of do that. But to an even crazier degree. So, I don't know. I might not actually have more money. I might just have it invested in different ways, you know? At least I can buy tons of stuff for myself and not have a care in the world, yeah. Until we're both living in our refrigerator boxes. But they'll be full of Pokemon cards, man, I'm telling you. Traveled a lot when I was single, so much money, yeah. It's a different style. Faye Smith. That got blocked by the mods. You know, most of the moderation staff, yeah, they're on that side. They are females, and you know what? I don't think they appreciated that. Where are we going tomorrow? We're going to an anime convention tomorrow. Yeah, lots of women on the moderation staff, so I don't think they agree with you. No, Faze, I know you're joking.
Okay.
All I need is a Pikachu plushie and my cardboard box. Maybe a little bit more than just a Pikachu plushie, you know. A little food might be good. Yeah, different colored Pokemans, I'm telling you. It's the real stuff. Where you going? She's gone. She's doing laundry. Yeah, I'm going to an anime convention tomorrow. So,
Can you guys specify which one?
I don't remember what it's called, and he walked away. It's called Anime Impulse.
In Phoenix.
In Phoenix.
There's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of them. Not happening at the same time, though, right?
No, but people get confused.
There you go. So I'm going to be there tomorrow. Just looking around. It's not like going to be a big deal. But if you're around, you might see Calm and Collecting walking around, skulking about. Guys, this is DA 5 and 6 since the last shiny. No Marowak, no Crustle, no Gorgeist, Disco Clown. Nope. Yes, it is. It is ugly indeed. You gotta say it. Oh, I didn't say it. I will never remember, just so you guys know. Shiny Alolan Marowak would have been such a good phase. Yeah, I'd be down to get a shiny Alolan Marowak for sure. That's one I've always kind of been trying to go towards. The nice thing with Blacephalon is it's a good pick, too. You guys want to run something else? Do you guys have anything good in your list? I think I'm going to run a Raikou. But after this, maybe we'll start doing a little bit of variety. I'm down to try out some other things tonight. Guys, if you were on the last one, please don't join back-to-back. But everybody else, 8888-5588 for Raikou. Lag spike again, really? Yeah, it's super weird. I don't have any drops on my side. There you go. Nice and quick. Let's do this. We're only looking for ground types. Sudowoodo, yes. Yikes. Alright. Well, that's not bad. Hitmontop's good. Yeah. Bisharp, resists it, at least. We're going for Garfield. Is Shiny Raikou... I don't feel like he's very orange. I don't really feel like he has orange going on. Alright, Tauros definitely has a ground move. Man, I would really like that Aurorus there, but... can't tell what's on the left. And then that's a Rhydon, which is good for this, but man, I don't want that. So, I think we gotta go left. We actually have a pretty good squad already. Bisharp doesn't resist Raikou. It does. Steel resists electric. right? And normal. Those are the only things that Raikou has. Can you pick my next Gen 9 shiny I should hunt? Cloth is usually my go-to. If you have Cloth, though, do you have all the Tatsugiri forms yet? Electric resist steel. Yeah. Oh, it's the other way around? Steel doesn't resist electric? Oh, God. I don't know what I'm talking about. Veluza's not a bad option, actually. Mossy Ranger. How you doing, buddy? I feel like it's been a hot minute. Will you be the Gardevoir to my Gallade? I think maybe stepping back and saying, why would she break up with me if I'm making Gardevoir Gallade references? I think that's a very specific kind of girl you're looking for that's going to really appreciate those. I don't know, bro. I don't think that one's working many times. That's probably a 1 out of 100, maybe not even that kind of use case. So you're really setting the bar at a weird position here for a very specific target audience. That might work at an anime convention, though, I will tell you. You have a better chance. You kind of have the correct, if we're going to go Pokemon lingo, you have the correct encounters. There's probably not a lot of Eminem fans in here, but the new album is front-facing Baby Chick. I haven't listened to any of the new album, actually. But I do like me some Eminem. Most of his older stuff is kind of what I'm more into, but yeah. Like what I see in the mirror. That's a good thing. No shame in that. Gotta take care of number one first. That's how it goes. Because if you're wanting to find somebody to hang out with you, you also have to be, like, comfortable with you too, right? So it's a good thing. Anybody ever heard of just a normal greeting when approaching someone you're interested in? No. No, you gotta go in with a crazy Pokemon reference right out of the gate. Don't listen to Panna. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, though, if I'm being honest here. Raze, I think you grab this. I think this is all you. Did Raze get it? Alright, I locked it in. Raze, I'm sorry. I know I said that really late. It looked like you didn't press A, so I wasn't sure. I already have Persian, so I'm gonna go right to whatever this electric thing is. Crimson, how you doing, buddy? How's things? And Keith, everyday life gives you like OG full odds. Convention odds are like Masuda. There it is. Just looking for the shiny. Just, different stats that you're looking for the changes in. Shinies don't change stats. You know what I mean. Sir Spider, I'm going to go ahead and have to disagree with you on that one. I feel like the Poke pickup lines, they're not it, guys. Not it. You're doing awesome. Very nice. Glad to hear. I'm doing all right. Haven't found any shinies tonight, but we did get a Reshiram and a Rhydon last night, so yeah. The Strog is here. The Strog. The Stroganoff, you mean? The Keith himself. Time to lock it in for double shinies, yes. Whenever Keith is here, seems to be when we get the good shiny odds. We're going to have to... You know what? Maybe we can try it again. Maybe the on Keithanum works 2 times in a row. This is the Raikou. Maybe it works out on Raikou as well. We'll try it. think I'm gonna go into lurk mode. Pana. It's all good. I appreciate you hanging out. There's an interesting vibe going on in chat tonight. We'll say interesting. Got a gold Ogre Pawn EX in a pack of Twilight Masquerade today. Very cool. Man, I haven't had any cards for a while now. Now that I think about it, I got my initial trades, and I'm waiting on a Japan package, actually. I have a bunch of cards coming from Japan. And because the prices have been going down like crazy, I bought a bunch of stuff that, like, I thought I was never going to get because the prices just kind of went outside of the range of what I wanted to pay. And they kind of went back down. There's actually... It kind of sucks because there's some things I bought when I was in Japan recently that went down in price a lot. And this is the first time I've had that happen to me. So that's unfortunate, but for the most part, I think I'm still like in the green basically, right? Like I have had very good luck with getting cards at a good price and then they end up going up in price eventually, so it's not like I'm losing a bunch of money or anything, you know? Currently at 190 Raikou DAs and still no shiny Flamer Streams. We are in a very similar boat, you and I. We were going for Raikou for a long time, and it finally... Well, it wasn't Raikou that showed up. We got a Reshiram. We were kind of trying things out, but it took us 87 phases with, or 87 DAs with 0 shinies at all. We finally got one phase, and then it took like 60 for the next phase. And that's 60 DAs. So that's like 240 Pokemon checked. So we're like more than double odds on it. So we've been having some overodd shenanigans, man. I'm telling you. But best of luck. We both get our Raikou tonight, hopefully. we both just need some Raikous, man. I'm telling you. I can do a backflip without using my hands. I can't do a backflip using a trampoline, probably. I would break my back. There's no way it happens for me. I've never done a backflip. Man, these emotes are ugly. Yeah, the YouTube emotes, they ain't it. Stellar Miracle. Yeah, the new set. And they just showed the next set, which is a dragon set. It has Latios and Latias, so that means that there's probably going to be some cool full art Latios and Latias cards soon, which is really cool. If I were a dentist, I'd be... What? I feel like the name Beedrill, there's no wordplay happening here. Seen Deadpool, Ghostbusters, and I'm assuming that's it yesterday, not if. Tron. Hopefully you enjoyed. I have heard that the Deadpool and Wolverine movie is supposed to be pretty good. Has anybody seen that yet? After watching Ash do the jump up into the ground from laying down after using his arm in the first movie, tried that a million times. Did a jump up? I'm trying to think of what you're talking about. He's pulled some shenanigans. You know where he's holding, like, what he like was holding his arm out and holding Talonflame, I think, on his arm, or maybe it was Pidgeotto. That's like 70 pounds, and holding your arm out, like, outstretched, and it's just sitting there on, like, the edge of your forearm. There's a lot of things where it's, like, showing that Ash is actually, like, jacked, even though he doesn't look like it, just because of the Pokemon weights that don't make sense. There's quite a few things like that, where he's holding Cosmog, or maybe Cosmoem or something, because they weigh, like, a crazy amount, despite how they look. I'm not catching this. I'm not going to live this life. I'm not doing this. I'm not phasing on a ride-on tonight. The Cosmo, yeah, there you go. Yeah, because it just has... I think they're trying to go for, like, it's like a black hole, kind of. Like, it has a lot of mass. So, I think that's what they're trying to get at. They're both Canadian. Whomst. Wolverine is Canadian. Is that a thing? I mean, he's like a lumberjack. He looked like he was kind of up in that neck of the woods. You know how to get the recipes for Shiny Boost? Yeah, Mel already posted it in the chat. I'm behind. But yeah, Sandwich Guide, that was just a little compilation of stuff that I put together of other people's guides. Those were the best ones when I played. I don't know if there's better ones now, because it's been a little bit since I've done the Scarlet and Violet stuff, but yeah, feel free to take a look at those. Those should be pretty good. Even if they're not the most optimal anymore, they should be alright. Usable. He is Canadian. So, Bub, you know what? Bub kind of sounds like a Canadian thing. I feel like Bub is definitely... Because he goes... I have little claws right now. He goes, get back, Bub. And he looks like he would enjoy some Tim Hortons. Some Timbits. Surprised you don't just do that for Orangaroo. I know the meme factor, but still, yeah, Orangaroo I can't not catch. But right on, I can. It's not like a funny meme, it would just suck, you know? From the 100 like. The 100th like, I should say. So we need a new like goal then, is what I'm hearing. I appreciate you guys liking the stream. Let's get a 150 like goal pinned up. Love holding my Timbits with my metal claws, yes. Should I start calling people Bub? I feel like it would fit your repertoire, Yugs. I think it would work with your whole situation you got going on. If you can pull off calling people Bub, I would do it. I'm gonna have to pin up Ray's. I'm sorry, Fire Rank. One of the moderinos threw one up. I gotta show her some love. Show the mods some love, and in fact, you guys should show the mods some love. Say thanks to the mods. The only reason this chat is as normal... I use that word very lightly, but the only reason this chat is as normal as it is because of those mods. Say thanks, show some love. Because they have kind of an annoying job, to be honest with you guys. The community would not be what it is without the mods. Yeah. Normal. Normal. You know what I mean, though. It's about as normal as we can get here, around these parts. Alright. This, I'm only going to count this as one. We have 6 checks. But whenever I don't get a full 8 Pokemon between both games, I'm only going to count them as one. We'll be a little bit, like, under on the counts eventually, but I don't want to go over. You know what I mean? I would rather be under and not get my hopes up, you know, once we get to odds. This is DA7 since our last shiny Pokemon. No Tauros. No Hamster. No Raikou. What do we got? What do we got in the chat? What DAs do you guys have to host up for ya boy? Because, I feel like a little bit of variety tonight wouldn't be a bad thing. Let me know. Oh, the Onkeithenum. You guys didn't tell me. Spending hours to find a different colored sprite normal. Yes. Yeah, that's the normal that we are as a unit. Kuru, you have Groudon? I'd be down to run a Groudon if you want to send me a code. I haven't even really gotten started. I'm going to have a grind for Groudon and Kyogre. They're difficult ones too. Send me a code for Groudon. I'd be down. Gotta head out early. Have a good night. Galactic Wanderer. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Not quite ready to host, but I have all the Tapus, Solgaleo, and Necrozma. Colin. It's like you know what I need or something. I'd be down to run any of those. Necrozma sounds cool. Solgaleo. I mean, the Tapus are fine too. I would be down to run any of those. I don't have any of them. So, yeah. Where do I do picnic resets for Cloth? Beat Boy, there was a tower that was in the desert area. And I don't remember what it's called because it's been a while since I played it. But, a rock sandwich there. I didn't even do picnic resets. I did little laps because of the way they spawned, and it was more efficient that way. It's been a hot minute, dude. I don't even know what the area is called anymore. All right, hold on. Gotta get connected for this Groudon. Bear with me, guys. All right, let's make this happen. The Dawn Grow. Guys, we need one more for Dawn Grow. 5555-2233 for a pretty good shiny. Honestly. It's a difficult fight, though. We really need to get Wide Guard. It's almost mandatory. Area 3. Yeah, I don't even remember. I'm telling you, it's been too long. Claydol has Levitate, which is kind of cool. This thing has Life Dew. I'll take this for now. Oh, there we go. We got Wide Guard. And we win. It's just like that. We win. Now we just need some good Pokemans. What are you hunting in DAs today? Honestly, we're doing a bit of a mix. Right now we're going for Groudon. Chansey. There's a Basculin there. Yikes. Okay, so we don't really have great Pokemon. I'm going to go right because I don't need Tyrantrum. We already... You know what? Our team is not the worst. I'll keep us healed up until the end with Roselia, but... yeah, I guess we don't have a terrible squad. We can win with this in Wide Guard. Were you a video game magazine kid? I loved EGM so much. Game Informer announced they are donezo today. Man, I didn't realize that Game Informer was still going. I thought they were donezo a long time ago. When I was a kid, I had a subscription to Nintendo Power. But, besides that, not really. I liked flipping through the video game magazines and stuff, but honestly, I was not like a super like signing up for subscriptions type fella. I didn't buy them usually. I was more of just they were cool to check out when you went to the grocery store or something with your mom, you know? Having Wide Guard doesn't mean immediate victory. Don't be overconfident. It basically means that. We're doing all right. Feel you don't gotta rain on my parade. We got this. I have Bacon Burb, Buzzwole, and Zygarde. I have all three of those, Tron. It's too bad. Game Informer kept them around to sell more copies of games. Oh, GameStop. Yeah. They had some kind of skin in that game, right? Like, if you had... Like, you bought them, and you got it, like, for free or something with their GameStop, like, membership thing or something, right? I don't know how that went. I never signed up for GameStop reward stuff either. Yeah. It makes sense that it would kind of benefit them, right? But GameStop has kind of been having a lot of issues recently, too, so it kind of makes sense that they're kind of noping out of that. Pro membership came with Game Informer. How much was the membership thing for GameStop? I never bought into it. They never convinced me. I think we just go Basculin. We can go up to Seismitoad, but like, I don't really feel like that helps us. I think we go left. This thing has Liquidation, right? Can I do Xerneas? You can do Xerneas. I already have Xerneas, though, so I don't need to run that. But feel free to post it up here in the chat. There might be other people who need Xerneas. It's a very good shiny. So, $15 a year. Oh, that's nothing. Yeah. So basically, I mean, man, that's cheaper than just getting a Game Informer, like, subscription on its own, right? And you get, like, some discounts and stuff, too. Not a bad deal. I don't know. It's always so hard to convince people to buy into these, like, these bonus things, though, right? Any of the memberships and stuff. Even if it's a good deal. Like, I never realized that it was a pretty decent deal. I have yet to get a shiny legendary with my OT. I'm trying to shiny hunt Dialga and Brilliant Diamond. That is a kind of difficult first shiny legendary to get. But good luck. Yeah, it's 1 in 4096 odds for that, and the resets are kind of slow. BDSP is very, very slow. But, Godspeed. Typing this comment while sleeping actually snore. Doing one of those. One of the Looney Tunes snores. McRod, get some sleep, dude. Don't be hanging around in here messing up your sleep schedule. You're going to regret it. Go to Betty Buys. Want to sign up for Coleman Collecting membership? There it is. What a good deal that is, too. All those emotes, what a deal. Gonna go to sleep, Beat Boy. We'll see you around, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. No shiny charm either. Well, Bug, the good news is the shiny charm does not affect that Dialga. So, even if you had it, it wasn't going to help you. The shiny charm is broken in BDSP. So, it doesn't affect anything almost. The only things that it does affect is Masuda Method eggs, because it's so broken. That game is just a mess, bro. Yeah. Only works for eggs. Yeah, it's too bad. Too bad. This is worth grabbing. I think Kuru or Omer might grab it. I think I'm going to keep Roselia for Life Dew, maybe. This is definitely better than the couple that we have, though. It's not broken. It just doesn't operate as intended. Broken would be the word for that. You can tell that Sir Shicker is heavily invested in Ilka as a company, I think. He's very, very invested in their company. Happy Ambi, how you doing, buddy? I feel like it's been a hot minute. You know, whenever I'm ending stream and we're looking for raid targets, you know, sometimes you're streaming, sometimes you're not. I'm not sure if you're always streaming late at night or if you kind of do a bit of a variety, but I feel like it's been a bit. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, getting the Ilka stocks. You need to wait until the next game they release, and you'll probably have another good time with your just buying them low, sell them high a little bit later, or just, you know, maybe just double down, buy even more. Only late at night after work. Yeah, I feel ya. That's how mine is too, but yeah, it is what it is. People complain that mine are late, but it's crazy the time zone differences, man. I'm telling you, it's 7:30 for me right now, 10:30 on the East Coast with the daylight savings time stuff, so it makes it tough. I get it. About to play some Destiny 2. Enjoy. Never played it. I played the first Destiny a tiny bit. And I didn't really play multiplayer. I kind of just played the single-player campaign a little bit. BDSP Shiny Charm doesn't work. It does not. Only on eggs. It sucks, dude. It's unfortunate that they broke that game so much. If the charm worked, I feel like people would still do a little bit of hunting in that game. Even if the legendaries weren't affected by it, just like encounters, I feel like would be a little more like doable. But full odds, 1 in 4096 just constantly, on those, I don't know, makes it kind of a drag. And that game is really slow in general, I feel like. All the menus feel pretty clunky and like movement and stuff. It just feels like everything is actively trying to slow you down. The only reason I like BDSP is because Platinum is so expensive. That is a thing. Platinum, I think I got a copy of it boxed for 110, which was like a good deal. I think box copies are usually around 150 bucks. It's stupid. Like, Pokemon just needs to release some Virtual Console stuff. They would make so much money. It would be stupid. And they just... like, there are so many bootleg copies of Pokemon floating around. It sucks. Somebody was trying to validate a copy of Platinum that they were thinking about buying. And just so you guys know, apparently there are fakes of the games. There used to be a trick where you would shine light through some of the like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White games. And when you'd shine a light through the cartridge, they would glow like a red. They were like a really dark, transparent red. And they have started faking that too. So it's like pretty difficult to tell what a real Pokemon game is, especially for DS. I feel like for GBA, it's still fairly easy to validate, but like the DS games just make it so tough. You will see me again, McRod. I appreciate you, buddy. Get some sleep. Enjoy. We'll see you on the next one. The VOD will always be up. Go eep. Yes, go eep. Get your eeps. I was so annoyed like 15 years ago seeing fake Pokemon games sold in GameStop. Told them they were fake, but they did not care. Yeah. They just sell it to the next chump. They don't care. It's too bad, really, because I don't think that the fake copies being around is necessarily like a bad thing if they were marketed that way. Like if they were made to for sure show that they were an unofficial copy, but it's like, hey, this is like an alternative way for you to play it because the other version, the real version, is really expensive, you know? So it just sucks that everybody's trying to scam people with them. Like, I feel like 9 out of 10 times it's not somebody selling it and being like, oh, I didn't know for real. Like, I'm sure there's some people who don't know, but I feel like most of the time it's just people trying to be scammer scumbags, you know? I'm playing Power Wash Simulator. You know, I have that wish listed on Steam. That's something that I would like to... I feel like it would just be a good, like, turn off your brain and do that while not really doing anything else type game. But it's kind of expensive. That's the only reason I haven't grabbed it. I think it's like 30 bucks, which is like a lot for that. Don't mind people playing like an Etsy Mother 3 cart with an English patch. Yeah. For like the... just the things that you know are not a real release thing. It's cool to have options for that stuff, but it just sucks when everybody's trying to scam each other. That's when it gets unfortunate. Bought Power Wash Simulator during summer sale. What did it go on sale for? I know what the first 2C stream should be. Let's hear it. It's like 18 bucks. Not bad. That's definitely more reasonable. More what I would think that game would go for. I feel like indie games have kind of gotten a bit more expensive recently. They used to be like $15 to $20 most of the time. And I feel like now they're more in like the 30 price range, which I feel like indie games historically probably have been a cheaper, like they could have got more money probably, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's been interesting to see kind of the prices and, you know, this economy and all that. Super Bunny Man with mods. There's mods for Super Bunny Man? Building up a library of games I'll never touch. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. There's a meme that I post whenever I see it it's like a skeleton like just doing a crazy like deadlift thing, and it said, "My body's a machine that turns Steam game purchases into unplayed Steam game purchases." That's basically my life. That's what I do. I buy Steam games, they sit, and I never play them. I have over 1,000 games in Steam. It's a problem. This is a good Groudon path. It is. Yeah. Alright. It says DA 8 and 9. You know what? Hassan got one of these quick. On Hassan and I don't know if you're here, buddy. On Hassan and meant the mods, not mod packs. Oh! How many people can play Super Bunny Man? Guys, DA 8 and 9 since our last shiny. No Chansey. No Basculin. I think. I'm pretty sure it's not. No Sandslash. Dawn Grow. It'd be too easy if we got him that quick. Too easy. Build the library for Shicker Jr. Yeah, you're going to be passing it on. Your legacy. I guess I'm saving Groudon. There's no reason not to. Saw something like 1 billion in sales are from games never played on Steam. That makes sense. It's not just me doing this. I know that for a fact. I know there's definitely some other people buying games and never touching them. Guys, we're going to go for a Xurkitree. I saved this path and I never used it. Colin, did I say I was going to have you host something? I forget. Did we lock that in? Yeah, I definitely haven't played like 95% of my Steam games. Lock it in. I'm locking it in, dude. I'm locked in. Have Necrozma, Tapu Fini. I'd be down to run Necrozma if you want. Do you want to run that? I was telling you that I'd do it. Yeah. Send me a code if you want. We'll run that. I'd be down to get that. I have Lunala already, but if I get the Necrozma, that means I'm like really, really going to have to get the Solgaleo after this. The Necrozma. Yes. Necrozma's cool. Necrozma looks awesome in Scarlet and Violet, too. Has a very, very cool texture. Another fusion show-off night. Yeah, we'll make Sir Spider mad. So get on with it. Alright. Let's do this. Don't join in before me, guys. Otherwise, we're going to have to close out. All right, guys, we're going for Necrozma. 11336699 is the code. We need one more. Already have Necrozma. I don't need this. Jan, we will, I'm sure, run something else you do actually need, though. Don't stress it. If you guys don't need this or you didn't make it in here, you might as well go and post your own code in the chat. Get some homies, do a run, and, oh yeah, we'll sync back up after this. Spider doesn't even like shinies, just loves caves. Yeah. Yeah, sounds right. Kuru, hosting a Stack Attacka. Very good shiny. Looking for Dark Ghost Bug. There's a sandcastle there. There's a dark type. I don't know what that is. I'm going to go Alolan Raichu, because I would rather get that. I'm pretty sure that the Stunfisk has a dark move, but I don't know. I already have that thing. We'll go to Sandygast or Palossand, and then whatever that dark type is. Over odds on Whittle Pink Croc, of course. Yeah, that's how it goes. He's a friend, though. He's worth it. How Michael A. gonna misspell Michael and ruin it for the rest of us? So much hate. Age guy. So much hate. My wife is whistling at me. He's catcalling me right now. I don't like it. Anybody here successfully soft reset for a Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Shiny Starter? I soft reset for all 3 of them. And I'm sure there's other people in the chat who've done it. It's not a terrible hunt, because you get 3 checks in a row. It's kind of like a horde encounter almost. I'm very odds for a DA Shiny Legendary. 420 plus at least. You're very odds. I hope the odds work out in your favor right now. On call-in and the haterade, I'm telling you, Age Guy has a very specific level of haterade for the Michael spellings. Guys, Kuru is still hosting a Stack Attack DA. Get in, get your shiny house. Make it happen, guys. It's going to take me a while to finish this one, so you might as well get something. Oh, man. Praying we get a shiny. Me too. We're not, like, over odds yet. We're technically under odds, but we had a couple over odds faces. You know, we could have something at half odds. It'd be pretty cool, right? Right? Have we gotten anything? Mama Wolf Meg, we have found nothing yet tonight, but we'll get there. We're just getting started tonight. I think I might swap Machoke here, because Machoke is weak to Necrozma. This at least resists its psychic stuff. I don't know what attacks that thing has, though. Maybe I swap Raichu at the Scientist. Maybe we, like, roll the dice, because I think I'm going to have to swap for the Sandcastle as well. We actually have a pretty good team. Yeah, I'm going to swap Raichu here. We'll just roll the dice. I like to live dangerously. I never like living dangerously. It's always a bad time. Never take Scientists, guys. Yeah, we rolled the dice. What can you do? Let's play. I don't have any frame drops. Did anybody else have a lag spike there? Is it just a YouTube thing? Like, let me know. Did everybody just have a lag spike, or was it just Let's Play that time? I'm having a hard time figuring out if it's actually a thing or not. It seems like there might be, like, some weirdo stuff going on that's, like, just for specific, like, regions or something. No lag, I'm fine. I didn't. Alright. Psycho Cut, Charge Beam, Power Gem, and Automize. Okay. So, weird moveset. It just has a physical psychic attack? That's very strange. Does it have physical attack? Is it like a physical attacker at all? Let's play with the McDonald's Wi-Fi. You hate to see it. What can you do? I had lag earlier. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like maybe a YouTube thing going on recently, because back when I did have issues on my side, I could see it on frame drops on, like, OBS. Are you gonna finish getting Dead God? Dead God? The heck does that mean, bro? For Isaac, you mean? I'm like, what is Spider talking about, dude? Man, you're just hard lurking on my on my Steam profile. I have been working on Isaac clears. I haven't done any recently, though. It's kind of been a little bit. I did all of Greedier mode on every character, and that was a task. And I was just trying to get all of the rest of the clears on the main cast of characters. I have almost every clear on the main cast. But the tainted characters, I have a lot of work to do still. So, yeah. It's going to take a while to get Isaac fully complete. But that's what I really like about that game, is that there's so much you can do in that game. There's so much content. And there's going to be a big update in November for the anniversary for Isaac. So there's going to be some new shenanigans. All right, we should go Absol. This is something I don't want to get. I already have 2 of these. I might skip this, but see, if I skip this, I can count this as 2, because I skipped 1, which means I had 6 encounters. If I skip another here, I can count this as 2, because it'll be like... I had 2 extra encounters from the last one where I skipped the ride-on. I'm going to do it that way. Just trust that my math is right on this. I'm weak to Psychic. Yeah, take it. Take it. This is definitely all for you. I'm just saying, like, whether or not I would keep this at the end is what I was talking about. If you get one, give it to me. All right, I'll catch it. I'll catch it. And if I get it, it's all yours. Panda, you're heading out. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you're feeling better soon. I know you've been having some headaches and all that. Your boy has been feeling them too recently, actually, despite being hydrated. The focus punch is crazy. Too bad. Had to try, though. Had to try for the focus punch. I get it. Did Delirium and Hush with Maggie today? Yeah. Nodleaf is one of those shenanigan items. But my most difficult clear that I did recently was The Lost. I did Hush and Delirium in the same run with The Lost, which, if you know The Lost, they die in 2 hits technically. But it's sketchy. They're very long fights, and it's very hard not to get hit the 2 times that it takes during that whole cycle. It was a nightmare. What happens if he doesn't get the shiny Absol? I just cry, you know, just like usual. Nodleaf is amazing, yes. Yeah, Nodleaf is shenanigans. Absolute shenanigans. And if you have something that just floats around and does damage, you can just kind of stand there. Don't have to do anything. Take the multivitamins. Yeah, the Flintstones multivitamins, are they gonna solve the problem for me? And maybe I should get them. Lock in on the Flintstones multivitamins. He's not worth Z. Don't be enabling this behavior. Have you ever gotten double shinies in DAs? Last night, as a matter of fact. Although that double shiny was, I got one in my second game and one in my first game. So I got Reshiram and Rhydon at the exact same time last night. I have had double shinies in the same game though too. I've had that twice, I think. The first time it happened, I got a shiny Obamna, and I got shiny Ray Ray. And obviously I took the Ray Ray. The second time it happened, I'm pretty sure it was Girder and Cresselia. It was off stream. But I think I've had it happen twice on like a single console, which is a pretty rare, that's like a full odds. It's rarer than full odds actually, because it's like 1 in 100 squared, right? So it's like 1 in 10,000 basically is what the math is for that to happen. So a little bit rarer than a full odds shiny in the olden times. What the fluff is a Nod Leaf? It is an item in the Binding of Isaac. If you stand still for a couple seconds, you turn into a statue and you can't get hurt. But, yeah. Delirium fight took 10 minutes because I only had distant admiration. Yeah, I don't think I would have the patience for it. I'd have to walk away or something. Would drive me insane. So you just really didn't want to actually try to fight it at all? You just said, nah. I made mac and cheese. Very nice. Hopefully you enjoy it. Some of the basic stuff, or did you make some of the good baked mac and cheese? The custom stuff, or are you going for the craft special? The powdered cheese, the cheese in quotes. They can't even call it cheese, the cheese dust. And that's CHEEZ, of course. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Were you doing another Necrozma raid after this one? I don't have the path for this, and I don't think I'm going to overwrite anything that I have with this. Maybe I could overwrite Tapu Lele. I don't know if I have that saved on my second game. This wouldn't be one I would be against having in my paths, actually. That wasn't bad at all. All right. We are going to... We're catching this in a great ball. I think it works. Favorite Pokemon? Ditto. Ditto the boy. I was going to point to all the Ditto plushies, but my setup is a mess right now. You're just going to have to trust me that it's Ditto. Dive Ball works as well. I feel like he's just a really dark blue, and he has those crystals that are kind of red. I feel like it kind of looks Great Ball-y. Guys, this is DA 10 and 11 since our last shiny. Big money. No Raichu. No Palisand. No Absol. Wooper, welcome in. Necrozma. Too bad. Too bad. Not worth, yes. The no worth for me. Tapu Lele. I think I might get rid of Tapu Lele. I'll keep the Necrozma. It's a good path. Arcus has spoken. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, I'm going to do Xurkitree this time. That was what I was going to run. So maybe this one was meant to be. Maybe it wasn't the Necrozma. Guys, if you were on the last one, please don't join back-to-back. But everybody else, Xurkitree, get in here. 8888-5566 for Xurkitree. And if you don't make it in on this, post your own code in the chat. Get some homies, run some DAs. Think about it. Any of your Pokemon plushies could be Ditto. That is true. That is accurate. We got another with Sir Spider. Love to see it. 2 in one night. We're looking for ground types. Ground is all we need. You keep joining random people. Yeah, that's the problem with the code system, is once 2 people join my game, if there were 10 people that were trying to join in all at once, the first 2 would join me, and then the next 4 would all get connected together, and then the 4 after that would get connected. I just held up 6 fingers. The 4 after that would get connected. So it's like kind of a weird system. There's a Swampert. There is a Ditto there too. Yikes, there's like no ground type anythings here. Oh god, I guess I'm going right. I'm not really sure where I want to go here. The Swampert isn't bad. I already have it though. Internet very good today. Very nice. Very nice. Anyone have a Mewtwo DA I can save? Does anybody have Mewtwo DAs in the chat? Grenade, if you aren't able to find it here in chat, you might also try hitting up the Discord. We have a lot of people running DAs like during the day and stuff too. So if the people here don't have it, there might be somebody else over in the Discord that is holding on to a Mewtwo path. There you go. Bug has a Mewtwo. Math hurts my brain. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Yeah. Exclamation Discord, guys. It just got posted in the chat, but feel free to join up. We have a bunch of people running DAs, doing trades. It's a good squad of people over there. Bored of doing my DAs, so just doing random DAs. Yeah, I feel it. That's why I always do variety. I don't want to just do the same thing over and over again. It drives me insane. Because not only are you only seeing the same final boss, but they have like a predetermined selection of Pokemon that you'll see in the path going to them. So it makes it like you're just seeing all of the same stuff over and over again. So it's nice to have a bit of variety. Still kind of cool how close our names are. There it is. Great minds, am I right? Hosting Mewtwo. There you go. Bugs hosting Mewtwo, so Grenade, join up. And anybody else that wants to get a shiny Mewtwo, it's a good shiny. The green fella. I was first, says Sir Spider. You think? I don't know if that's accurate. They're gonna get into a war of who had the accounts first now. Sir Shicker didn't join the Discord immediately. Do you believe that? Discord's greatest proponent was late to the game. Can't believe it. It's accurate. We've been over this before. I don't remember this discussion, but I have no skin in this game, to be honest with you. Ditto man-made Pokemon. Ditto is a man-made Pokemon? Have they ever officially said that? Is that a thing? After you get the shiny legendary and pick it, do you ever get that DA Pokemon again? Legacy bound. If you take a legendary Pokemon and you keep it in your, hold on, I'm sorry. I think Wise Glasses and Citrus Berry. If you keep that legendary Pokemon as your lead Pokemon, when you talk to Peonia to get new paths to save, she will like almost always give you that same legendary. If you have it in the lead of your party, she will like only give you that Pokemon for some reason. So if that's what you're seeing, you just need to deposit the Pokemon or not have it as your lead Pokemon. But besides that, doing randoms, I'm pretty sure that randoms, if you already caught the Pokemon, I don't think you'll see them in randoms anymore. Can anybody fact check me on that? I'm not positive on that, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. That they don't appear anymore once you get, or once you like take a Pokemon in randos. I miss the wild encounter hunts. Honestly, I do too. I've been feeling it. Penna. You almost got me. It was so close and yet so far. You really gave it a shot, and I'm gonna give you just a just an honorable mention on that one. So close. What can you do? But anyways, I know you love the vibes. I know you do. Marmsy almost got you unmodded last week. Yeah, Marmsy was not having any of it, dude. But again, this was a Sir Shicker problem. No, baby Pluto, I can't get caught with these shenanigans. There's no way. I'm too, I don't want to say it then. Eventually somebody gets something really tricky. I feel like I've been pretty good on them in general. I have a pretty good track record. Trying to host Mewtwo again? No one joined. Grenade, are you in the chat? I know you specifically were looking for Mewtwo. Are you here trying to join? Because somebody's hosting up a Mewtwo. Yeah, Grenade's here. Just keep an eye out for the code, because Bug is hosting one right now. Why are they gone? Did they go to the local Ohio McDonald's? They did, in fact. They're visiting the Ohioan McDonald's. Sir Sheikar.
This is exactly like what happened to Joe. Calm.
Sir Sheikar. Yeah, it is what it is, dude. Alright, you got in on the Mewtwo raid. Very nice. I'm glad you found your person to host it. They don't usually happen that quick. I feel like Mewtwo is one I don't see thrown out a lot in the chat, so... A 10-piece McGuzzlord. No. No. Joe Mama. There it is. That's fine. I'll take it. The classic. Just remembered that I just got a shiny Swampert a couple days ago. I really hope I don't get this. Yeah, I know. I'm right there with you. We kind of have to take this because it's really good against Xurkitree, but I got this recently too. So, yeah. I'm trying to avoid as well. The classic Joe Mama. Zach or Sav, I think one of you guys should grab this. I think I'm going to keep Bisharp just for the metal sound, because we have a lot of special attackers, which is nice. We're going to do big damage. Okay, so Druddigon has Dig, but that kind of sucks. I want to go Garbodor. This is a selfish choice, but I would really like to get the shiny, so... I'm just selfish like that. And we get items. Red, welcome in. Already got my Mewtwo from Let's Go. Yeah, see, I already have all of the Gen 1 legendaries from Let's Go as well. But I haven't caught them in this game. So eventually, once I get everything else, I might go back and get the other things from DAs. Like, I have Dialga from BDSP as well. But it would be kind of cool to get Dialga from this game as well, because I can get the horse version. Can you transfer the horse to home? The, like, origin form? Is that a thing? Does anybody know? I can't keep track of what I can and can't transfer to home. It kind of sucks. Yeah, the Swampert was the "these things have boosted shiny odds" meme. No ye. So I have a yes and a no in chat. This is what I'm working with here, guys. Origin form Palkia and Dialga cannot go to home. Okay. Then maybe I just don't bother with a second set of those. It's good that I found out now. You would lose the orb. It's only the horse if holding the adamant orb. Oh. Yeah, well, what can you do? It's too bad. They have all these forms, and I don't know if they have the sprites in home form. I'm assuming they do. The maybe, yes. You got disconnected, so your internet wasn't that good. That's why we lagged really hard when this started. These YouTube emotes aren't bad at all. What is he eating? That looks like some, like, pizza tower art or something. It just looks crazy. The adamant crystal. I think it's the adamant orb, isn't it? Or what is it, actually? Is it the red orb? I feel like adamant orb is what Giratina needed, right? Now that you say it, I'm not positive. The genies are in. Not sure why they didn't do Dialga and Palkia. Yeah, but I guess that is the differentiator there, right? Because the genies, you use an item on them, and then you can transfer them up. But then it's weird. You can't transfer the Kyurem when it's fused. But that's because it's two Pokemon, technically. The fusion and stuff, man, they just need to get it together. They need to have a better system for all this. Red orb is for Dawn Grow. The Dawn Grow. Yeah, that is red orb, isn't it? Adamant is for Dialga. There you go. Giratina has the Gracious orb? Gracious. Yeah, that sounds right. Can you get primals in Scarlet and Violet? No. They do have sprites, but when you transfer them, they change back. When you so you can transfer the Palkia and Dialga in those forms, they just change back immediately? That makes it even worse, kind of. But it's because you can't have any items in Pokemon Home. Can't transfer any fusions, and I was so confused on how to get my Calyrex. Yeah. That took me a minute, too. I had to take him off the horse. Mel, enjoy your Eeps. I appreciate you hanging out. We'll see you on the next one. They lose the items, so they change back. So it just automatically throws it right back into your bag. Yeah. Oh, Sir Spider already finished the DA. What the heck? Sir Spider popping off, apparently. Didn't get anything, but at least you completed it, right? I think you lose the item if you do that. What? Like, if you deposit them with the items, you just lose it for good? Oh, it skips. Yeah. I forgot about that. It skips the battle you're on or entering into. My Ray was at 20 HP and we lost. Bad times. Very, very bad times. But Ray is not too bad. As long as you get an Ice type, usually you're just gonna win, right? You got this. You get him next time. We have 2 metal sounds on this thing, so this thing should be dying when I do this Max Quake. This is it. Was with NPCs? Yeah, that sounds about right. The NPCs are not geniuses in this game. They are not very smart. I think I'm going to quick ball this thing. It's blue and it does have some yellow. I don't know for the wires. I'm not sure who gets the call out on this. We'll do an on Shick in them. And see if Sir Sheikah can bring out the wires. Maybe. Yeah, I hit him with the on Shick in him. Alright, guys, this is DA 12 and 13 since our last shiny Pokemon. No Behem. No Swampert, that's good. I didn't want to see that. No Garbodor. Circuitry. Bummer, dude. Bummer, dude. Here's the problem about having Circuitry and Raikou on the same, on the same game. They both have the exact same Pokemon you're taking. I have 4 things on my list right now that are weak to ground. So a lot of these things end up seeing a lot of the same Pokemon. We're going to do another Raikou. Guys, if you were on the last one, please don't join back-to-back. Everybody else, the code 8888-0055 for Raikou. I have them in Pogo. You have what in Pogo? Need to give my mom $10 so I can donate to Yugs' campaign before it ends tonight. Yeah, does it end at midnight or what's the timing? Because I was kind of thinking about throwing some into the pot with that. I was saying, back when it was looking like it was going to be $100-ish or something, I was like, maybe I'll just match it, you know? And I almost committed to that, and then I saw that it was 1,000 something today, and I was like, oh god. So it scared me. I'm at a point where I would like to throw something into it, but I'm gonna need to see where it's at, because I would kind of like to take it to like a break point or something potentially. We'll see where it gets to. Paying myself 70. No, see, that's the thing though. 30% went to them initially, and then it's basically paying them the 30% again, plus 100% because I'm paying for it that time. And the 30% that happened the second time. Like, I'm basically paying them just a lot of money, doubling down on it. Don't be hitting me with that. Don't do this. Don't do this. Marsh Stomp, I guess? I guess we're going left. He's actually paying them 69 for 20%. That is true. Yeah, that's about mathematically accurate. Stack Attacka. Guys, if you aren't in on this one, go get yourself a shiny house. Hang out with Kuru. Or, maybe the Zapdos. I see a Zapdos in the chat as well. Oh, I have rock moves. I didn't realize I was actually going to have some attacks for this. I guess I'll use Reflect. Please don't kill my... Oh. That might kill that, though. Oh, God. I thought Claydol was chunky, man. Special attack down. This is going to take a hot minute, maybe. Can I have the Galvantula if it's shiny? I think I still need this. I don't know. I'm not planning on any giveaways unless I get an Absol for Rays. That's basically it tonight. Have to go. Kirbymon, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad I finally got in. Oh, you're in on this one. I didn't even realize. Bring the good luck. We need it desperately. Or a Piplup. Yeah, although there's no Piplup or Piplup evolutions in this game at all, right? You can't even get the Gen 4 starters at all in this game, can you? Can I get the Raikou? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, if it happens, I'll go ahead and I'll just trade it over to you. Sounds good. Think I'm going to get an ice cream. You better not be talking about ice cream, because I've canceled stream before for ice cream. O'Merrington, do your thing. Enjoy your ice cream. You know, I won't have four full odds hunts. You're depending on the wrong person at the current moment. No, it's fine. You've been charging up the spirit bomb so we could all get shinies at the same time right now. That's what's happening here. You're 4 times over odds because we have 4 people connected right now. We're all gonna get it. I want to believe. Who do you think the Legends ZA starters will be? We were kind of talking about this a little bit. I think Snivy wouldn't be a bad option. It kind of fits the France vibe, I feel like. Piplup isn't a bad option as well. Fire type I'm a little kind of iffy on. I'm not really sure where that's going to land. But I think Fennekin actually wouldn't be a bad option for that. I think that also kind of fits the vibe. So what I'm going to say is Fennekin. I'm going to go left because I really don't want the snake. Fennekin, Piplup, Snivy is what I think it's going to be. If they don't do Piplup, I will be so sad. Sir Shicker's really emotionally invested in this. It can't be Fennekin, but why? Because it's Gen 6. Why can't it be, though? I'm not hearing any specific reasons. Just has to be new. Fennekin's Kalos. They're in Kalos. Could still be Fennekin. It could be the same Gen 6 Pokemon. It could just be all 3 of them. And they could just get, like, Mega Evolutions, you know, or have different final evolutions. Could be an option, too. Calm Brain is lagging. No, I understand that it's the same generation, but, like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's impossible that they have one thing from the same gen that it was in originally, you know? Like, I don't feel like that's out of the question. Calm being silly. Don't give me this. ELA didn't have Gen 4 starters. They were in the wild. I know. But we were also expecting a Gen 5 game to be announced, and they announced a random Gen 6 Legends game. So, like, I feel like they don't play by any real rules. With only one Legends game, there isn't enough data to lean on any patterns. There you go. No patterns, guys. Keith gets it. Keith, my one sole ally in the chat. Yeah, Charmander would make some sense with a Z-Mega. I was kind of thinking about that too. Can definitely see regular Gen 6 starters and just Mega Evolutions. That's what I'm saying. They're definitely going to have Mega Evolutions for the Gen 6 starters in that game. Like, for sure, for sure. But, yeah. I don't feel like it would be ridiculous to think that. Being too open-minded. Quit agreeing with Calm. Stop it. We don't do that around here. We don't agree with the streamer. Had to pick on the Claydol. Yeah, the Claydol was not having a good time here. We totally don't do that around here. I remember when Sir Shika was one of my greatest allies. Said when anybody else was talking smack, he'd be there, and now the villain arc has begun. I thought he was the only one that wouldn't have the villain arc. I was so wrong. Joshua, I guess this is you. Or Raze if you want it. Unfortunately, Claydol does not have a ground move. Can't be Gen 6 starters, nerd. I'm gonna go for Ice Cream Cone. I already have Halucha, so yeah. I'm ready for the Switch 2. Me too. I feel like this game is for sure gonna be a launch title for whatever the Switch 2, whatever it's gonna be called. Yeah. It's gotta be, right? We've never agreed with him. Yeah. That sounds about right. Ally is a strong word, I know. I thought it was a strong bond. I guess it was not. It was all a dream. Calm remembers? Well, then you should have appreciated me when I was your pal. I've been saying Piplup this whole time. You know what? It's all Gen 6 starters. Pokemon, you heard me. You've been waiting on my decision. It's all going to be Gen 6 starters now. No Piplup. It's going to be Froakie. Chespin. And Fennekin. I had to think about the grass one for a minute. It's going to be those three. They're going to Mega Evolve. It's not going to be any new starters. He's out. I've just told my uncle John Nintendo. Gen 6 starters. I'm locking it in. Mick Chespin pops in and said, did you just say Chespin? Maybe better performance for Scarlet and Violet as well. That's what I'm hoping. That's like my big hope with the new Switch is they have like an upscaling or like what the PS4 Pro did for PlayStation games. They had games that were like first party games that looked and ran better on the Pro versions. And I think they're already setting up to do that because they found that one config file for the 1000-Year Door that had like a 4K video option and stuff, and that just seems like too perfect, right? It would be so easy for them to add that kind of stuff in, and it would just make the experience in Scarlet and Violet so much better. I really, really hope they do something like that. Oddly enough, I'm on the last part of the final world of Wario World that I'm about to do now. You know, I'm kind of a Wario fraud, to be honest with you.
Volt celebrates 9 months of membership.
Volt, I appreciate
Second channel hit 69 subs. So I think it's destined for you to finish the OBS layout and get not so calm in Elden Ring soon. _ calm kappa.
Yeah, I know. I need to do it. It's at a cool 69 subs. That's awesome. With nothing happening over there. It's a good number to be at. And Might I just mention, that is 9 months of Calm Cultist here, by the way, just so we're all clear here. I need to make it happen. I have really been slacking on that. Never too late to play a Wario game. So here's the Wario games I've played. All of the WarioWare games. I have played all of those. I have also played the Wario Land Shake It. It's the only Wario game I've played through. I've never played any of like the GBA ones. Obviously the Virtual Boy one is kind of weird. I actually have played that a little bit though. Wario Land 4 is the best, I think. That was GBA, right? Took a pretty big pause after I hit 52.5k. Been grinding out First Descendant with some buddies recently. Arcus at 52.5k is insane. That is a bad, bad time. Volt, I'm sorry to hear about that. That is an absolute nightmare. That's like 12 times over odds. Like 13 times over odds, right? You're going for this in BDSP, right? Yeah, that is bananas. The GBA one, yeah. It had really, really cool art. And that's something that Wario has always had. They've always had really cool music and really cool pixel art. Yeah, 13 plus. That's crazy. That, you get to complain, and even Z can't say that he's had a worse time than you on that at this point. Like, Z's was one of the nightmares that I remember for a long time, but 52k. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of resets. A lot of 1-minute resets, dude. That's the worst part about it. It's like 60 seconds. That's not a good time. Raikou will be shiny since I'm here. McChespin, I want to believe. On McChespin and him. This is DA 14 and 15 since our last shiny. Mimikyu. If we told you to play a horror game, would you play it for the second channel so we can see the not so calm and collecting? I definitely planned on playing some spoopy games over there eventually. That was definitely part of the game plan. But if you have something you want to see me play, I might have a channel in the Discord or something. I used to have like a stream submission one that was kind of dead for a while. But I might have like a secondary channel, like specific channel in Discord maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how I'm gonna handle that. But yeah, I'd be down to hear some options. All right, guys, this is DA 1415 since our last shiny. No Galvantula, no Marshtomp, no Ice Cream Cone. I've seen so many of these Thundercats. So many Thundercats. There was a trailer that opened with starters. They showed Cyndaquil with Torchic, Oshawott with Piplup, and Rowlet with Snivy. I think the PLZA starters will be Torchic, Piplup, and Snivy. There was a trailer that opened with them? Where? They've only had the one trailer. And they didn't show any starter things, did they? Red Marshtomp as Marshadow. It'd be cool to get a shiny Marshadow, although it's a pretty bad shiny. Was a trailer for the DLC for Indigo Disc. Huh. I mean, they also, with the DLC, were trying to show that the starters were in the DLC, but I guess maybe it could be some foreshadowing. Yeah. Weird. It's a weird coincidence, right, that they would have the, well, let me think. What? Snivy, Piplup, and Torchic. Those were like some of the early ones that you could Masuda, that they had little event things for, didn't they? Didn't they have the Blaziken? I don't know if they had a Superior. Blaziken and Empoleon, didn't they have like raid events for them or something? Yeah, and Blaziken already having a Mega is kind of a weird thing too. I would expect them to use Pokemon that don't have Megas yet. Interesting theory. I mean, it is something, right? I'm trying to think about what I want to do here. Your boy's getting a little fed up on the DAs. Empoleon was recent, I believe. Don't know for sure. Yeah, I don't really remember the details. We're going to do Blacephalon. It's the thumbnail hunt. We're locking it in. Guys, if you want to get a shiny Blacephalon, get in here. The code 8888-5522 for Blacephalon. Life is about lemons. That's why you make pineapple juice with it. Yeah. Just like Mom used to make. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Just a nice, quick Blacephalon DA. You keep disconnecting in the third fight. I don't know what the deal is. I'm not sure if it's like an inner tubes thing on my side or not. I don't think it is, because I haven't seen any disconnects, but just very weird. Posted the trailer in general, opens right away with the 3 cuts of the pairs of starters. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. Empoleon has so much potential for a Mega. Yeah. Definitely would agree. We need ground, rock, water, dark, ghost. That's what we're looking for here. Kangaskhan, Sneasel. I think we go right. Kangaskhan would be a cool shiny to get. Sneasel's alright. Sealing Cats might be around here. Sneasel might win us some brownie points with Sealing Cat. Been a lot of gray recently. Yeah, it is what it is. It's definitely been a bit of a pokey lull recently. It's in that very low point where the interest in Pokemon is at its kind of lowest point it's been for a while, which is fine. We got all the homies hanging out in here, and enjoy the quietness while it lasts. Because when the new game comes out, you're going to be like, oh my god, these people won't shut up. There'll be no escape. So you gotta cherish it. Cherish these times. Did you see that a Pokemon game finally made the GBA emulation? I did. I saw the Mystery Dungeon game made it. I have never played it, so that might be kind of a fun thing for me to try out. Maybe like off stream. I don't know if I'd stream that game. Seems like a pretty long, involved, no shiny hunting type game, but maybe I'll try it. The strategy RPGs like that are not usually my deal either. The PLZA starters won't get Megas. They'll get regional forms at the final stage. They're definitely getting Megas. There's no way they don't get Megas. I feel like there's maybe a chance that they get a regional form and a Mega. They might double down on it, but at the very least, they will for sure get Megas. Like, if they don't get a regional evolution, they will get a Mega, I think. Because there's no way they introduce this new thing, and they don't have the main Pokemon that everybody's going to have that special thing that they just introduced again. Like, to me, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but, you know, Pokemon doesn't make a lot of sense sometimes, I guess. Just finished making my Sword and Shield Pokedex checklist. Very nice. How many things do you need? Do a backflip and scream. Alright, I'll do that real quick. Just bought a box and manual of Red Dungeon. Oh no. I mean, it's still cool to have, because the Virtual Console stuff is neat and all, but it doesn't... Right? Like, it doesn't have that same vibe. It's cool having the boxes of stuff. I'll have to show you guys more up close in the display case, because, oh, we got a freeze while I was showing off. Doesn't matter if your name is green, everyone is a part of the community, indeed. Indeed. Really hope Cinderace is the fire starter. I've heard theories that it will be, although my name is Mimikyu. Cinder is definitely one of my favorites. Cinderace is one of your favorite Pokemans, eh? I feel like Cinderace would kind of fit the vibe, too. Yeah. Need like half of them. Oh, yeah. Dynamax Adventures are actually a pretty alright way to get some of the, like, annoying things. Some of the things that need, like, trade evolutions and stuff are here. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, that's an option. Going through some of the DLC areas can help a little bit, too. Trying to get the charm on Shield. One thing I will say is you should try to get Living Dex at home if you have Pokemon Home. That's what I did when I got my full Living Dex in Sword and Shield. And then when I went to Scarlet and Violet, I just got a full Living Dex in Pokemon Home. So now whenever a new Pokemon game comes out, I'm like kind of ready to go, right? The only thing that sucks is you can't transfer to the new games immediately. So I'll probably end up catching one of everything in the next game too, manually, but it is nice to have it, especially when you get a second copy of a game or something. You just immediately get the charm. It's really nice. I'll be back. McChespin, you do your thing. Dental hygiene, it's a good thing. I guess I'm going to swap Auroras. I don't know. A new like goal. Guys, I appreciate you liking the stream. We're at 150. Get the like goal 200 pinned up. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, just think about it. We already kind of have a good squad. I kind of am thinking we go right. We get the items, the Vikavolt, and the berries afterwards. I feel like this is a better deal for us. Took them 3 to 4 months to get home compatibility. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be getting it the good old-fashioned way. But still, it's nice to have, you know? It's not a bad thing. Took us all of our lives to get Pluto compatibility, and it was worth the wait. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Do not... I do get not dropping home compatibility right away, but it needs to be like 1 month tops. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like the same kind of thing could be done if they just made it so you had to get through the game, maybe like through the Elite Four, the main story, before you could transfer. But I think that would kind of suck too, because that would make it so that, like, on a second save, you're just stuck without the charm. So I don't know. Like, the 1 month would probably be a good way of handling it, I think. I don't know. If you guys could have the choice of either having to complete the main story of the game before you could use home, but you could immediately use it as soon as you beat the game, or you have to wait a month or two, which one of those options would you pick? The wait a month or two means you could use it immediately and get the shiny charm, like, as soon as you start a new save. But, yeah, I don't know. There's definitely pros and cons to both of them. Ultra Sun while watching. Enjoy. Are you doing some SOS hunting or what? I'd wait the month or two. I'd wait the month or two. Everybody with the month or two. Oh, yeah, the badge quest stuff. Yeah, no, I get it. There's definitely some bad things with it. Witty, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. And Blue Flame, going into lurk mode, it's all good. Enjoy the lurks, I'll be here. $10, very nice. Yeah, the Week of Legends was cool. I really was not, like, prepared for Week of Legends or for the Rumble weekend thing that was going on that weekend. I was not super connected. There was a lot going on before that for my... from my side of things. I had a lot of things going on, but either way, like, it's something. Maybe next time it goes on, I'll try to participate because it's definitely for a good cause, right? Can't wait for Pokemon ZA to come out. Me too. Your boy is definitely ready for some legends. Fossil Week started today. I know, I can't catch up, man. I'm telling you. Your boy can't catch up. The only thing I'm hunting for fossils in is legends, which is a bad time. Not my first playthrough. I do plan on SOS hunting after I know where the adrenaline orbs are sold at. I'm not positive where they sell those. You can get them pretty early, but you probably want to get set up with something so they don't run out of PP and stuff, right? Ethan, welcome in. Welcome. I'm trying to think of any fossils that I would want to hunt for Fossil Week. Maybe a Sword and Shield random encounter, like Kabuto or something. Could be some potential good fossil things going on. We can go Tyrantrum, we can go Hitmontop. We'll go Tyrantrum. It's a good shiny. I already have it, but one of my favorite shinies and my favorite fossil. Adrenaline orbs are sold after beating the fire trial. Is that the second one? I think it's the second one. Amoris. What about Amoris? Lepa and Harvest, never run out of PP. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Ethan, what you talking about? And you look underrated. Well, I appreciate you. I'm glad. I'm not sure how I look underrated, but I'll take it. I'm glad you dig the vibes. Please, Gen 10, bring back fossil ones and hopefully a Stegosaurus. We've never had a Stegosaurus, have we? I'm trying to think of anything Stegosaurus E. We really don't have anything like that, do we? Jewel, enjoy your Pop-Tarts. The bots. Oh, yeah, the bots are... They're a time. Gen 10, Ben 10, there it is. I've never watched that show, like, at all. Never seen a single episode of it. Amoris. Amora, or Auroris, are the two you're talking about. You're combining both of them. Amora, the pre-evolution. That might be kind of fun. Maybe a wild encounter hunt for Amora? That'd be kind of cool. Why would a boomer watch Ben 10? Exactly. Why would calm the boomer be watching Ben 10? It was after my time. Poured water all over myself. That's called a shower. Enjoy your shower. Modurder, welcome in. Ben 10 is not worth the time. Vlad Shorts. I think people are probably going to be angry about that. I don't think that you're wrong, probably. Especially for me, knowing what your boy watches. But, yeah, I feel like that might be a bit triggering for some people in the chat.
Getting ready for retirement and social security?
Yeah, I'm ready for my social security checks. I hope I get them when I'm older. It keeps being a question on whether or not I'm actually going to have them when I'm older, but I guess we'll see, right? Time will tell. Old Ben 10 was so much better. I don't know the difference. I feel like in general, usually, the older stuff is usually better than the newer stuff on, like, shows, because they always have their best stuff that they put into the first few seasons. It's almost like, you know what they say about like music albums? They say that the first one, the artist had their whole life to put that first one together for it to be a masterpiece, because nobody knew who they were. So the first one will be really good, hopefully. The second one is what you usually want to judge like an artist on, because that's when they start having deadlines and they have to put together a bunch of new music, and that's when you see if it all works out or not. So it's kind of the same thing with shows. The first season or two, they have the really good ideas, the writing and stuff is great, and then after a few seasons, it feels like it always falls off. I feel like SpongeBob was like that. A lot of shows are like that. There's not just one specific thing, you know? Invest for yourself. I do. I have a pretty alright 401k. I've been good about trying to make sure I'm good when I'm old, so I can buy all my Pokemon cards and stuff. You know, what is One Piece? Do I know what One Piece is? Yeah, I do. Everybody tries to tell me to watch it. I have not committed. Just defeated the Totem Araquanid second trial. Oh. Okay, so it's the third, I guess. Man, they're pretty late in the game. I didn't realize how far adrenaline orbs were. But anyways, soon. Very soon. Every episode is like watching the early days of a superhero that is bratty, arrogant, and cannot control their powers. Yeah, it sounds terrible. It sounds like Korra. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like a show I also disliked. They're on studio's time, not their own. Exactly. Exactly. SpongeBob is a bad example. That show kicks out memes like no other. No, SpongeBob got really just, like, weak for me after a while. I feel like even some of the real, like, slappers, like Dexter's Lab got kind of whatever later on, too. Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Like, a lot of those cartoons that I was a really big fan of, I feel like they just fall off because they have to keep them alive. Especially SpongeBob, like, it's still going on today. Like, I don't know, man. It does not have the same soul that it used to have, but that might just be me being a boomer, you know? I don't know. Do you guys agree with me on a new SpongeBob? Have you guys watched a new episode of SpongeBob and been like, this is great? This has the same punch as the OG. You are correct, Vlad. It feels so weird to see that in my chat. Somebody agreeing with me, saying I'm correct. Araquanid is the first trial of the second island, then Marowak and the Lurantis. All on the second island? I kind of forget. Everything new sucks. Everything new sucks. That's Grandpa Calm. That was me trying my best. Alright. Guys, this is DA 16 and 17 since our last shiny Pokemon. No Kangaskhan, no Vikavolt, no Tyrantrum, no Blacephalon. Moving right along. Does anybody have anything good? Anybody have any good paths? Chronoblaze, welcome in, by the way. Sorry I missed your message. I'm here. You know how it goes, though. The second has 3. Just started playing and finished the second island. You know, I just played through those games a lot recently, too. Because I had my 4 3DSs that I was getting, like, set up. I was not even looking at those games. I was just mashing A playing through them, though. Kartana, I already have Kartana and Zygarde. Yveltal, Kyurem, and Ray. Lunar, I'm sorry, I have all of those. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be that guy. I do need to do something that I don't have, though. Give me some more options. Tapu Bulu, I don't have Tapu Bulu. The Wario shirt is so cool. I'm glad you enjoy it. He's just hanging out. A lot of Wario appreciators in here tonight, actually. Necrozma, Lunala, Zygarde. Not Lunala. Necrozma I do still need. Necrozma, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Koko, and Necrozma. I need both of those as well. I don't have any Tapus. Calm is the epitome of flexing. If flexing was a person, it's Calm. I guess that's what I do. Calm and flexing. Groudon. I'm down with Groudon as well. I'd be down to run another Groudon. Somebody send me a code. Let's make it happen. I'm going to get ready to enter a code. Whoever sends me one and tells me what it is first, of those things that I said I need. I never really see you flex. Yeah, I don't know. I show off a lot of video games that I buy, but that's just because I'm an excited man-child, I think. Can you do a muscle flex for us, all of us who want to see? No. I'm not going to live that life. Kuru sent me the code first. Let's see it. This is a Groudon. I'm not showing you these muscles. You guys aren't ready for shredded calm. Guys, we're running a Groudon. We need one more. 5555-6699. Saf got in here. You'll love to see it. We're looking for Wide Guard. And then water, grass, and ice. It's bad, guys. I'm flending for my avatar emote. Flending. What is flending? I guess I'm going to take Machoke. We'll do some coaching. Oh my god. This is an unfortunate squad of Pokemans we got here. Panky Ring. I too am a man-child. Yes. We both have it in different flavors, you and I. Sir Shicker with the 5 gifties. Sir Shicker. I appreciate you as always, buddy. No Panna, but guys, if you got one of those gifties, please make sure to say thanks to old Sir Shicker. Any Wide Guard friends, it does not appear to be a thing. This is a dangerous game we got going on here. I don't know what that water type is, but I think we go left. Oh, that's Puku Muku. This is a scary path. Very scary path. And yeah, guys, please make sure to show some love in the chat. Throw out some pay buttons. Say thanks to old Sir Shicker, even if you didn't get the gifty. Show some love. And everybody else opt in. Exclamation gift in the chat. Make sure you are opted in. Got Relicanth to the right next. Alright, good. We'll take... I already have a Relicanth, but we gotta take what we can get right now. Beggars can't be choosers on this Groudon path. Colm will get a shiny legendary before Hassani or Panna gets a gifty. That could be a good or a bad thing. I don't know. That could mean we both get them quickly. Probably not, though. Calm Pog is my emote. There you go. Throw out some Calm Pogs in the chat. I'll give you a couple. There you go. There's a few Calm Pogs for me. Ya boy. Well, I guess I can just do them, though. Usually get a membership in a day or two, but not these days. That's just how it goes, Jan. It's been a little quieter recently, and that's fine. We're all just charging up for the new Pokemon games. Saving up for the new Switch, you know. That's how it goes. Running across my... Yeah. Guys, please post up your own codes in chat. If you're not in on this DA, get with the homies. Run some of these paths that you have, because we have a bunch of people waiting to do DAs. Now's the time. To be fair, I didn't make the path. Didn't make the path. Didn't make the selection of Pokemans, you mean? It's not great. But I know it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. I just wish it was a little spicier. We've been winning too much on the Groudons. I think he's on to us. Said, you've been doing too well against me. Missed your message. There you go. See? All the homies. Ready to go. Would you be down to play some horror games on second channel? Demonologist is a great one. I'm definitely down to play some horror games on the second channel. When I actually do it is still up in the air, but yeah, I'm down. I feel like those are a good, just like a good stream game, you know? You can have a lot of moments, even if you aren't making a lot of progress in a horror game like that. It's just exciting no matter what, for the most part, right? No shinies yet. Nothing yet. We're getting there, though. Fracture. Yeah, I don't know. This is not great. Yeah, no shinies, unfortunately. I just had a stroke a little bit, you know. I'll manifest you a shiny. Do it. Make it happen. I'm waiting. We'll see. We'll see if this pays off. Foam and also Folecting. There it is. Oh yeah, there is a Relicanth there. What is the ice type up here? Ice Cream Cone or Azumarill? The Azumarill, I feel like it only has Aqua Jet. It's not like great. But those are potential options as well. I feel like maybe we go Ice Cream Cone, because Azumarill kind of sucks. It has Sap Sipper. It doesn't even have huge power. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know. What is the legendary so I can properly manifest? We are going for Dawn Growl. Dawn Growl. I think I'm going to paralyze this thing. I'm going to do a glare. Give him an angry look. Yeah, we'll Dynamic Punch. Why not? Get some attack boost. The Dawn Growl. Good old Dawn Growl. Calm and Collecting. Calm and Collecting. That's me. That's my name. That, unfortunately, is the Twitter name I have to use because Calm and Collecting altogether is too long for their character limit. So I had to do Calm and Collecting. So that's me on Twitter. Dawn Growl right here, right now. That is NOU now. Yeah, we'll see. It'd be nice. This is definitely one that I value very highly. If I got this instead of Raikou tonight, I would be fine with that. It is a very difficult to get shiny, so I feel like it's worth phasing on it, you know? We just rolled over to 550. Looks kind of cool when you catch it rolling up like that. Why not use the weird looking Y? The weird looking Y. Woot? What you talking about? Like an ampersand? The weird looking Y. As an and? I promise I'm manifesting. I appreciate it. Continue manifesting. It's going to take a hot minute for us to get through this Groudon, to be honest with you. Calm Sapphire better than Ruby. I agree. I got Sapphire as my first Gen 3 game when I was a kid, so I definitely have some nostalgia there. But still, they're both cool. And Shiny Groudon's good. Dawn Growl, if you will. On your Twitter name instead of N. The yen symbol instead of and? I don't get it. I don't get how that would replace the N or and. This is a cool symbol. That is a cool symbol. That looks cool. Like the double vision S, basically. Okay, somebody has to grab this. Sav, I think maybe you grab this. Because you're weak to ground stuff. So I think you really need to swap here. Yeah. I might just keep Machoke and I do a bunch of coaching for us. I think that might be what we have to do. I'm going to go Ice Cream Cone here. But I think I'm going to have to keep Machoke. And we're just going to have to get jacked. They mean ampersand. Yeah. So I don't see how that's a Y. I don't know. Yeah, the ampersand. The thing above the number 7 if you hold shift. Yeah, that S is pretty cool. They don't let you use special characters. Ampersands, exclamation points, slashes and stuff. Those are like exit characters in code, usually, so they don't let you use weird stuff like that as username stuff. It's unfortunate for your boy and his username, but I get it. The doggy must be having fun. Yeah, she's out there squeaking her very loud squeaky toy, as she do. You've already gotten shiny Dawn Growl. I believe it. Big if true. Agent, how you doing, buddy? Been a hot minute, I feel like. We've had a lot of people popping in recently that have been kind of out for a bit. Hopefully all is well. We never did get clarification on what the weird Y was. The weird looking Y. I wish I knew. If there's a cheat code to get my Twitter handle shortened or looking better, although Calm In Collecting isn't the worst either, I don't think. It's fine. We got him with the sand. Was it the sand? I actually don't know what it was that hit him on that second hit. Because there wasn't a sandstorm. What hit the ice cream cone? Want to get back into Mario Maker 2 so bad. You know, I never played Mario Maker 2. I played a lot of the first Mario Maker on the Wii U. And I don't know. I don't know why I didn't get into the second one. Instead of on-calming him, you have to say, I got shiny Dawn Growl. Alright. Give it a shot. Gonna head off. Ultra Sun, have a good night, y'all, Bug. We'll see you around, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. And good luck in your Ultra Sun shenanigans. There is a blue Machoke. Let's get some likes. A blue Machoke. So a regular Machoke? Last shiny legendary was Dawn Growl. And as we were all catching it, I said, watch, I'm about to get it, and got it. Alright, I guess that's the trick. If it works, we're going to test it out right now. We're doing validation. I'm going to paralyze this. I'm also going to coaching all of the homies here. Machoke is exclusively here to buff the friendos. It's unfortunate because Cryogonal is not going to be able to benefit from this, because I'm pretty sure he's all special attacks, but at least we'll get defense. I just want Mario Maker 3. I thought you said Wario Maker 3 at first. Wario Maker would be pretty cool if they decided to just go weirdo mode. Oh, you know what? Reflect is pretty nice too. We actually have a lot of support. This is going to be not too bad. And once we get some defense boosts, yeah. The sand kind of sucks. Actually, I guess it only hits two of us. It only hits Cryogonal and Machoke. You know what? We're doing all right. Gonna get absolutely jacked here. Does Relicanth not have a water move? Because we should... I don't know. I feel like the sand doesn't really help us out here. Okay. It was him that used that. I thought it was Relicanth used a rock move for some reason. That was with... Oh, that wasn't with Sun. That was with Sand. That was my Copium. I thought it was going to do more damage next turn. It's not. Spoilers. If I skitter smack, it's special attack. I don't know if he has any special attacks. I don't think he does. I think I'm going to have to skitter smack, though. It's physical, and maybe we reduce some damage from something. He's paralyzed, so we're all going to go first, probably. Yeah, time to get this Dawn Grow. A nice shiny Dawn Grow. What is the exact phrase I have to say? Have to say, I got shiny Dawn Grow. We're getting there. I'm just planning my victory speech. This... I don't want to say it until we're donezo here. This has been going a lot better than I thought it would. We actually had so much support. Reflect and, like... just all the defense ups and stuff. Youch. But, okay, that was a crit. Okay, this kind of sucks because now Machoke dies. Which is sad. Poor Machoke. Goodbye, Machoke. He's like, I lived, coach. There he goes. It's fine. We're not going to have any issues with it. It's just a bummer that he had to go out like that. Yeah. I say that I get it and then lose. We have had a very successful run for Dawn Grow here. Yeah, Jewel, honestly, as you should. I wouldn't blame you for leaving after that. Hope my hunts have been awful. If you haven't heard, I just got Guzzlord overodds, and I now have 4 overodds hunts. So you got Guzzlord? I mean, as long as you got it, you're turning the tides right now. Guys, DA 18 and 19. If you guys haven't heard yet, I got a shiny Dawn Grow. Right here. Here it is. A cool 19 DAs. Just like that, I got a shiny Dawn Grow. Let's go, he got it. Yeah, it went pretty good. Not too bad. Alright, let's see our shiny Dawn Grow. DA 18 and 19, of course, it's going to be at the end. I don't know which game it's going to be in, but we did get one. No Fracture, no Relicanth, no Vanillish, shiny Dawn Grow. Hold on, let me go ahead and send Jewel to the Shadow Realm for a second here for lying to me. There he goes. There goes Jewel, just like that. I can only take so many lies. Only so many. Guys, real quick, I'm gonna hit the restroom. This is a good time for an intermission. I didn't do it on the Dawn Grow check like I should have. But hit the restroom, get a snack, get a drink, do what you gotta do. I'll be back in a cool 30 seconds. We'll charge up our luck. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. Alright. Let him write in chat when he's back. Until then, we jam. Which one? Are you guys trying to figure out what song's playing? I gotta be honest, I don't know what song is playing right now. It's kind of tough. I have a very large playlist. I got this SNES game called The Twisted Tales of Spike McFang. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. If you're back, write in chat. We are watching the intro. Everybody's gone, apparently. Nobody's in live chat or in the live stream. Guys, we're going to host another DA. Everybody else that's listening to the music, they're missing out. What do we want to do? We haven't done a Stack Attacka yet. It's the only thing on my list we haven't done yet. We'll run a Stack Attacka. Guys, anybody that wants to get a shiny house, 8888-5544. We're looking for ground, fighting, which are quad super, and water. So yeah. McChespin, deal. I won't do it, but just because you asked me not to do it. You know your luck better than I do, you know? We have none of the things we need to look for here. Oh my god. The nice thing about the grass types is at least they're good against the types that we will need to get. So grass is not bad because we need ground, fighting, water. They're good against ground and water. So I guess Obamno wouldn't be a bad pick. Sharpedo at least has a water attack, but man, that's not great. We're kind of hoping for special attackers too, because he has a lot of physical defense. Is Wormy still a TTS? No, she got sent away to go back on tour. She only had one appearance in stream, and then she was gone. Basculin, Wartortle, Slowbro, or alternative, we go Tyrantrum, Nidoking, Slowbro. I'm gonna go left, I think. I would really like to get that Nidoking. And even though I have Tyrantrum, he is one of my favorite shinies. I'd really like to get the Nidoking. Sav is hosting a Moltres DA. Sav, aren't you in this? Are you in my DA? Am I crazy? Nidoking will be good against this, but also he's just a really good shiny, and I really would like to have him. You know? I can't see names anymore. I don't know if we have Sav. I thought that we did have Sav in this DA, but I've been wrong before. Ethan joining Kuru. Yeah, pop in, guys. If you are already... Not already. If you're not in this DA, sync up with some of the homies in chat. Get some DAs knocked out. It is time. This is DA o'clock. I was in the last DA. Oh, I got you. I got you. We've been having some pretty good variety tonight, I will say. We haven't found anything, but yeah, we've had some interesting stuff anyways. You lost me with your bad take on poison types, but you're winning me with the Nidoking. I'm sorry, Z. And I think you know what I need to do? I need to look at a list of Pokemon and decide how much I like each one. I did a tier list on every Pokemon. Yeah.
Chewbacca is always spitting.
How do you understand him, Bidden?
Because you're not based like a Sabana.
Bidden just understands what Chewbacca says. He would. I think he would understand Chewbacca, though. It seems like something he'd be able to do. Good old Bidden. No audio, but hi. Everybody wave to Pseudo Wudon't, guys. Throw out some Pseudo Wudos. Say hi. To Pseudo Wudon't with no audio. Need to redo the DA. Technical difficulties. It's nice when it's not me. Pseudo Wudon't gifting a membership. Sky, if you're in here, show some love to Pseudo Wudon't. Throw out a Pseudo Wudo emote, which you now have access to. My name is Gabby. Gabby. My name is Colm. How you doing? Welcome in. Imagine he got Panna right there. I'm telling you, that's the kind of Pseudo Wudon't dub that we would expect, right? It'd just be typical. What is going... This Tyrantrum has been just 5 times in a row. Come on, man. Joe's at the auction. Joe Bidden. Good old Joe Bidden. That'd be one of the characters on, like, Storage Wars, you know? Joe Bidden going around buying all the lockers. What is your favorite Pokemon? Ditto is my usual answer. He's just a little blob, a little Fran. But, I usually like the fringe-shaped Pokemon. There was this thing that I saw recently that was like your favorite Pokemon when you were a kid. And it was like the legendaries, Mewtwo and kind of edgy stuff. And then your favorite Pokemon when you're an adult. It's like a Ditto, a Piplup, Fuecoco, all the like kind of cutesy stuff. I feel like as I've gotten older, I've appreciated the little fellas a lot more. Philip, if you're in here, show some love to Pseudo Wudon't. Everybody else, get some Pseudo Wudos in the chat. Show some appreciation for the homie. Getting everybody their greens. This Tyrantrum is doing some damage. This might have been a mistake. What would have been even funnier is if Joe was the auctioneer. Joe Bidden the auctioneer. I guess I'm going to dive ball it. Why not? I mean, it matches it too well. Mine is Caterpie. Your favorite Pokemon is Caterpie? I feel like I've never heard somebody say that their favorite of all time is Caterpie. It's got a good shiny. Yeah. What's your favorite legendary and mythical Pokemon? It's kind of tough. I really like Latios. Like, Gen 3 legendaries are all really good. Ray, Latios,
Can I get
Latios.
a 5? Can I get if Jude sold?
He wouldn't be very good at being an auctioneer, would he? Can I get a 5? Can I get a sold? As far as mythical goes, I think Jirachi. It sucks because like Mew, Celebi, Jirachi are all very close for me. Let's go left for Nidoking. I kind of like all of those little fellas. They're all really good. Thinking about any others. Deoxys is pretty cool as far as mythicals go. He's cool though. He's not like the cutesy little friends like Mew and Jirachi and stuff, right? He's a space demon. Shaman's good too. Shaman lost me with the movie. If you guys watch that one movie where Shaman was just like a little jerk, like he's just like coughing poison in everybody's faces and stuff, he's like not a cool friend. Plan on naming my shiny Maractus Cactus Juice. Yeah, I like it. Celebi, yeah, Celebi's good. I just got that shiny and crystal. Zach, welcome back. Genesect is the GOAT. He's my second fave. Genesect's a mythical, right? I didn't really play Gen 5, so I don't know like a lot of the details. I'm pretty sure that's mythical. Jirachi, Manaphy, and Victini are all my faves. Yeah, the little fellas. Wasn't doing it on purpose. He cleanses the air. No. Like, I get that he cleanses the air, but he was coughing in their faces on purpose. I don't like that guy. He done made me angry. He's so cute, though, and he's a little hedgehog. Like, I like all of the ideas about that little fella. I think the one that was in the movie, it was the nature of that one. That was really the problem. It wasn't that Shaman as a whole is the issue, but that one was he was just a little jerk. I think this got lost in the chat earlier, but what kind of ice cream did you end up getting last week? I went to this place and I got this salted caramel toffee thing. It was really good. This is a weird issue to have with the ice cream. It was very salty, which is kind of a strange thing to note. It was very good, but it was almost savory because of the salt in it to like a degree. It was good. It had like fresh toffee and stuff in it, but it was definitely very salted caramel. Had a sassy nature. Yeah, definitely sassy. Just had a salted caramel ice cream. Very nice. Very nice. Pick salty flavor. Complains about the saltiness. I was dehydrated after eating that ice cream. Like, it was very salty. Very, very, very salty. It's not that I didn't like it, because it was very good. And I ate all of it, which I guess doesn't really say that much, but I did eat all of it. I'm going to try to swap Tyrantrum. Obamna, you can try too. That's fine. Obamna will be good to have against the Slowbro. Yeah. Sir Shicker, I remember when we were friends. I gave you marriage advice. Why would you eat salty ice cream? It was very good. The caramel and toffee was more what I was interested in. But usually salted caramel is like... It just has like a hint of the saltiness. You know what I mean? This was very heavily... Like, it was in there. Asked for a salted caramel ice cream, and they gave you a salted caramel ice cream. There it is. Z gets it. Was assaulted with salt. Extra salty. You know what? It's fine. I'm a salty guy.
Obama but no Sodamon seems incredibly rigged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Where is the Sodamon? Gonna lurk. Sir Spider, it's all good. Appreciate you lurking. I appreciate the rest of you lurkers out there. I know we got you out there. I'll convince you all to chat at least once. But enjoy your lurks. I get it. I lurk a lot too. It's nice not having to commit to the whole social deal sometimes. Most cursed looking Pokemon is Watchog. I don't know if that's the most cursed. It's definitely... Gen 5 stuff had a lot of ugly fellas, but... it's not the most cursed. Have you seen Girder before? Is anyone taking Slowbro? I think Obamna should take it. Because we're going for... What are we even doing right now? Stack Attacka. This thing has a water attack, right? This thing will be a special water attacker. That's pretty good against Stacka. They should make a soda-based Pokemon. Just make Sinistea forms for every drink imaginable. Yeah, they've already kind of been doing that. They got the tea. It's just both two different types of tea, though. What's the soda one going to be? No shiny Latios or anything. What about it? You didn't get a shiny Latios? Were you expecting the shiny Latios? You said, I deserve this Latios. Slowbro doesn't have water moves. Oh. Okay, then no, we're not taking this if it doesn't have water moves. Shiinotic is the most cursed. Yeah, that's definitely up there as well on my list. That was one I was thinking about when I was talking about that. Psychic moves and Flamethrower. Yeah. Not worth taking then. Cinepop and Sodageist. Not bad. I like it. Sinistola. I don't know about that. That sounds like some kind of disease. I got Sinistola. Sinistola. It's a can and a 2-liter. Yeah, I like that. I like the idea. Would you put Alolan Ninetales in a top 10 beauty-looking Pokemon? Beauty Pokemon, eh? They do say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I feel like it's definitely like one of those ones that has... Like, it seems like it would be a good, like, contest Pokemon like that, right? Beauty contest Pokemon. I could see it fitting that vibe. I don't know what I would put in the top 10, like beauty pageant Pokemon type things, though. I'd have to look at a list of them. What do you guys think? What would be in that list of the top 10, like, for that? Keith, you got it. You know the deal. I think this thing is rock, steel. I'm going to paralyze it. Melodic, yeah. For sure, melodic. Smelling a build of cheese bricks. I hope you're correct, Demon Child. Also, welcome in. Caterpie's up there. Magnificent Mon. Yeah, definitely. I think we were all obviously putting that in the top 10. Beautiful. Butterfly. Yeah, good old Butterfly. Beautifly does have beautiful in its name, although I don't feel like it's a very beautiful Pokemon. Serena. What else? Butterfree. What is... Ethan, what are you... Oh, you're talking about... Like, what is this Pokemon Ethan's talking about? They're still talking about the soda Pokemon. Does anyone here know where I can relearn moves in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? I don't remember where you do that. Man, they really made it a lot nicer in the newer games, didn't they? They really eliminated the middleman on a lot of that stuff. Bruxish, ah yeah, the pearly whites. The beautiful makeup. Lopunny Gardevoir would be good as well. I think Hatterene also kind of fits into that deal, right? What else? What else would be pretty? Pheromosa kind of has like the model-y build, right? Ninetales, yeah, we were talking about Ninetales. Hisuian Lilligant and regular Lilligant could probably work on that. Primarina, yeah, Primarina is good too. You have to relearn them at the Pokemon Center on Mount Lanamila. I definitely said that right. Galarian Rapidash? Yeah, Galarian Rapidash and Ponyta both could work on that. There's a lot of Pokemon that I feel like would fit that kind of vibe. Surprisingly, I don't feel like there's been a ton of fairy types we talked about on a lot of these. I guess Alolan Ninetales, and we just obviously talked about the Rapidash, but I'm trying to think of other ones that we had. I really need to look at a list for this. It's really hard to pull that just like right out of my head, you know? Alright, guys, we're looking for a house. We're going house hunting. This is DA 20 and 21 since our last shiny. Can we, like, get something a little under odds for once? We're almost at odds again. And these last things, it was 4 times over odds, more than 4 times. No. Between 3 and 4 times. And over double odds these last couple phases. Let's find a house. What was it? DA 20 and 21. No Tyrantrum. No Nidoking. No Slowbro. No Stakataka. Shiny Stakataka. Turnitin. Did you get it? Or were you just hoping for your boy? Either way, no shiny Stakataka for your boy. You hate to see it. Blame Schick for this one? I will. In fact, I already had. I was already prepared to blame Sir Sheikar on this one. We're doing... I think, guys, I think this might be my final one for the night. I know it's a little bit earlier than usual. We're going to do one final Raikou for the night. 8888-5566 for Raikou. I'm going to knock a couple things out tonight. I had a couple things I was wrapping up with my server and stuff. I'd like to get it done tonight, so I'm going to work on that. So this is the one, Raikou. If you would like to pop up a little before odds, that'd be cool and all. It'd be really neat of you to do it. Gotta go get some rest. Keith, I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. Get your rest. This is my final one as well. We'll see you around. Just tuned in. Rough night so far. Trey, it's not terrible. I mean, we haven't found anything. But honestly, we had some good luck last stream. We got Reshiram and Rhydon in like the same DA, so we got a couple shinies. And yeah, we're just getting up to odds right now. Nothing yet. Ended up getting a max stat Drifblim from DAs. Very nice. The DA Pokemon have, I think, 3 perfect IVs, right? We're looking for ground types. That Executor does have a ground move. Guess we just go left, right. We'll go to... Man, I really don't want Grovyle. I guess we're going left. I already have this. I have Grovyle and Sceptile Shiny from DAs. Not terrible so far. Literally couldn't be worse. It could be worse. We could be at 80 DAs like we were on some of these like really hopeless DA nights where I'm like double over odds and we found nothing. This is at least we found nothing, but we haven't gotten to the point where I, you know, would have found something if I was just going at odds the whole time. That's my copium. Don't do this to me. Do you want me to feel hopeless? Is that what you want? You want to crush my spirit? Double shiny Monkey is worse than no shinies. Yeah, there's definitely worse than no shinies. Some of these like phases that would just kind of reset us. It could definitely be worse. Fell asleep and I missed Reshiram. You hate to see it. But the VOD's always up if you ever want to check it out. Going to Nuzlocke. Cruise. Enjoy. What game are you going to Nuzlocke? Kuru is hosting a final stack attacka. Doing a little house hunting. Guys, if you aren't in on this one, pop in with Kuru. Get yourself a shiny house. Even worse would be a double Monkey and the channel closing. Depending on who you ask, it seems like a lot of people were hoping for that to happen. But I personally think that that would be not a great time. Although it would make me stream on Too Calm 2 Collecting. It would happen very quickly after that. And just like that, Too Calm 2 Collecting taken off. Pokemon Scarlet, what type should I use? Water. I think water's pretty good. You have a lot of early access to water. It's available pretty much throughout the whole playthrough. Water. I'm a VOD appreciator. I appreciate you VOD appreciators, by the way. I haven't shouted you out for a little while. I know you're watching right now in the future. I appreciate you. Hanging out, watching the streams, maybe liking the stream after the fact. Doing your comment deal. I don't usually ask for that. That does help, though. The algorithm likes it. It takes a lot for somebody to click on a 3 or 4 hour shiny hunting VOD and be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Like this random guy yapping for 4 hours. You know? So I appreciate you guys watching. Go Monkey. No. No Monkey. Was there a Monkey on the path? If there was, usually I would go for it. If there was, I missed it. And I'm glad I missed it. I'll just tell you right now. Ralph, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. You VOD appreciators, if you're watching right now, by the way, let me know. Did you just click on a random, like, VOD that got handed to you through the algorithm? Or did you find my streams first? How did you VOD appreciators find me initially? Was it through an actual VOD through the algorithm? A stream, a short, something like that? Let me know. I'm interested. It's always cool to hear that the algorithm is doing its thing, though sometimes it kind of can be iffy. It's definitely popped off for us recently. We've had some videos take off, although I need to make another video at some point. It would be nice to continue the the momentum a little bit, right? Really good for background noise at work. Yeah, the long streams are good for that, I guess, right? They can watch it over multiple days, a week maybe, either during eating Taco Bell or playing a game and listening in the background. Yeah, and that's the nice thing. There is a bit of a gap between streams, right? That Sunday through Wednesday stream gap, so you have a bit of time to catch up. I searched streams. You were looking for streams specifically, Ethan? It's always cool to hear how people found the channel initially. Man, I should have repeat balled this thing. I feel like repeat ball was perfect on this. Found you from looking through old game cartridges. Very nice. Yeah, the algorithm picked up both of those old game cartridge videos really hard. And I'd kind of like to do another one. I just don't need any more cartridges, but it might be worth spending the YouTube bucks to make it happen anyways. You know, I like doing it, and I like collecting them, so maybe I should do another one. When is the next stream? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is next stream. I'd kind of like to get Jinx, honestly. There's a Obstagoon there, but we get Jinx and items. I'm gonna go Jinx. Maybe I look at chat or something else. I'll keep it real. I never look at anything happening on your screen while you stream. Age. Interesting. So you're just here to... This is a podcast for you, basically. It's basically all chat and the podcast vibe. I mean, that's cool. Says something for the host a little bit. You're basically just here. You're waiting to dog on me for something, though. Said, hold on. There it is. Gets on his keyboard. He's locked and loaded. Lunar Shadow. Sounds good. We'll see you then. Calm does have the podcast voice. I do try. I try to have the audio set up. I try to make sure it's like pretty active and we're talking about stuff. I do try to be good about that. Saw you doing DAs a while ago, and I've been here ever since. Sav, I'm glad you dug the vibes, decided to stick around, hang out with all the homies. You do have a fantastic speaking voice. See, here's the problem. I can speak, I cannot read. It's my crutch. The no reading. Switch from 6 handheld to 12 handhelds, then you've got a reason to buy 6 more of everything. It's so simple. 6 more DS Lites, 6 more of every game. I like the way you think. I like the way you think, Storm. Join during the release of PLA. So you've been here for a very hot minute. That is when I first started streaming. When's the next DS hunt? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking tomorrow I'm going to do something else. I think I'm not going to do DAs tomorrow. What do you guys think? You people who are all here right now. If I was to not do DAs, some... I was thinking maybe Masuda stuff in Scarlet and Violet. I could do some old school stuff. I wouldn't be opposed to doing some of that. Wild encounter stuff in this game, I wouldn't be opposed to either. Yeah, I don't know. I would be down with some old school stuff. I have people talking smack when I do old school stuff, though, in the comments. So, I don't know. I don't know if y'all hate that or not. I personally really like them, but it seems like it's kind of a mix on how people feel about that. Old school eggs. Make a poll right now. I could do it. I'll make a poll. Why not? I have some functionality for this. Maybe I should use it. Poll. I'm just gonna kind of make it general. Here we go. I posted it up. Let me know what you guys think. The old school stuff, I do really like doing, but it seems like it's a little bit, what's the word here? It's just kind of a mixed bag. I think a lot of people, the people who like it a lot really like it, and the people who don't like it hate it. Is how it seems for me. But be down for more Scarlet and Violet too. Scarlet and Violet is a nice, easy option, and I do need a lot of things, so I wouldn't be against that. The thing with Masuda, the starters and stuff, is I would probably do that, and then I would do some random encounters too. So it would be a mix of Scarlet and Violet stuff and eggs. You bought so many handhelds, gotta take advantage of it. I know. I also have a bit of a new setup thing that I think will make it a little more streamlined, which is cool. I've been meaning to test it out. But, yeah. What about wormhole hunting? You know, I have a setup for some 3DS stuff. I'm not really set up for stream layout stuff on that, though. So I can't really commit to that yet, although I do really want to do that at some point. Don't think anything you do I dislike. Oh, Merrington, you're one of the realest ones. You know that, right? I appreciate all you guys who are here just for the vibes, you know? Just kind of here for whatever. Started from the Scarlet and Violet streams. We had a big boom of channel growth during Scarlet and Violet. And that, I think, during the next game release, PLZA or whatever it is, probably going to have another big, crazy boom. Because, like, right now, I've said it, like, a couple times today, but, like, we're in a bit of a Pokemon lull right now. Interest is low. It always seems to go like this, where it's really popular during release, and then people kind of leave. And then the next release kind of happens, and it goes like that. Because during streams in Scarlet and Violet era, we were at, like, 600, 700, 800 people in stream. It was a madhouse. It was stupid. It was so hard to... You think conversations, and I miss stuff like... Now, dude, the Scarlet and Violet streams were nuts. Ethan, you're heading out before the final Raikou check? We'll see you around, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Where did the poll go? Poll should still be up. Did you vote on it already? It looks like old school stuff is winning right now, with Scarlet and Violet and Wild Encounter stuff tied for second. Are you going to stream more days during the launch week as EA? Yeah, that's what I did. You know, during these days where I don't have as much to do, like I'm not as, like, super into it, I have kind of pulled back a little bit. But during the release time frame of the new game, as long as I'm feeling it and, like, there's a lot of stuff I want to do, I'm kind of planning on going back to more of my regular stream schedule, which used to be, I used to stream 5 days a week. So, we'll probably get more back into some of that as long as the game doesn't remove all shinies and everything if they do, you know. But yeah, I do plan on streaming a bit more during the release. Only thing I don't really like is egg hunting. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of... I get it. Not the most exciting thing in the world. Really hoping they add multiplayer stuff to Z8. That'd be cool. Although I feel like it kind of... I never used it even though they had it in Scarlet and Violet. Because it nerfed your shiny spawn. So they have to do it right. Here we go. Final one. Final one for the night. Calm, don't burn yourself out. No, I know. That's why we're pulled back to 3 nights a week now. And, yeah, it's fine. I'm doing all right. I just want something kind of fresh. Something new, you know? The old school stuff, I still have a lot of things to do, though. So, we'll get into some of that, I think, too. It'll be good. You're too slow. Nah. Here we go, guys. The final check of the night. I appreciate all you guys hanging out. I'm going to do my end of stream deal here, and then we're going to do this check. Don't go anywhere. I appreciate you guys liking the stream. If you haven't liked the stream yet, just think about it. Especially you VOD appreciator watching. I know you're watching. Click on this tab. Click the like button. Help me out. If you haven't subbed yet, we're on our way to 14K. We're closer to 14K than 13K right now, which is pretty cool. So if you like the vibes, sub up. Turn on notifications and stuff. I stream 3 nights a week, and sometimes we have regular videos and stuff. So keep an eye out. What else? I appreciate all you guys supporting tonight. We had a bunch of gifties. If you guys got gifties tonight, please show love to all the homies supporting. We had some super chats, all that stuff. Guys, I know you don't have to pay to watch me on YouTube, so it means a lot that you guys decide to do it anyways. It all goes back into all of this. So I appreciate it. We have a few people paying even more for these memberships. Woodrow the Kid, Panky Rang, Sir Shicker, Kasane, Z Toxic, Chrissy, Ellie Dogmeat, Vlad Shorts, Gilgamesh, McPablo Joel, Baby Pluto N, Showtime 1240, Kionixi, Pseudo Wudo, and in the cultist tier, we have Mistaken, Oriso, Raise Plays, 8th Angles of the Grandmaster, Ceiling Cat Ouroboros, Volt, Fuji Toby, Avatar Hassani 17, and Oxford aka Big Man Teddy Ursa paying a ridiculous amount of money. I appreciate you guys. Just being here hanging out is supporting the channel, and I appreciate all y'all keeping me sane while I'm doing these shiny hunts. We're gonna raid somebody after this, so let me see where we're going. After this definitely shiny Raikou. Happy Ambi popped in earlier, so we'll go show him some love. Doing some Dynamax Adventures too, you'd love to see it. So if you guys are still feeling Dynamax Adventures, there will be some going on here. Let's do this final check, and then we're gonna move on over. No Grovyle, no Executor, no Jinx, Raikou. Good night, everybody. I'll see you over on Happy Ambi stream. Guys, just pop over. Please don't spam. We're going to do a hashtag calm raid. Give them a like. Hang out for a little bit. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time. The poll says some people want to see some old school stuff. So I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to decide what I want to do. There's a lot of potential options with the old school stuff. I think it would kind of be cool to try to get a Chime Echo in Emerald. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. See you guys tomorrow. Keep an eye out for the stream. I'll schedule it. You guys will know what's going on. We'll see you then. Good night, everybody.